Welcome to the Friday Night Recap Show. Mark Rodgers here with you. We are going to talk to a lot of teams in Class A, Class B Division II coming up here over the next hour and a half. I'm joined tonight by Adam Diesselhorst and Coach Shawn Shenk, who is in London right now, and it is tomorrow. This is the first time we've ever done a show.
That's right.
Some person is tomorrow and the next day. So, Shawn, it's great to have you. Tell everybody what's going on while you're in London.
Well, first of all, man, just thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. Man, I sure miss coaching. I miss Oklahoma. And so this was a great opportunity for me to just jump on and hang out with you guys and talk to some great coaches. A lot of these guys are my friends. And so I'm really excited about that. Just real quick, my daughter's in a movie, a major motion picture. It's going to be on Netflix. We don't know when or anything like that, but she's filming in London. It's the film is Eloise, based on a famous popular little kids book, and she's Eloise. I mean, she is the main character. Her second guy is just Ryan Reynolds, some guy named Ryan Reynolds. So pretty awesome. So we've had a great day. Super proud dad moment. We got to be on set today and meet so many people just to see how it was done. I can't. If you've never been on a set, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. All the moving parts and how things work together. It was really cool to see. And just to see my daughter do that, man, I could go on and on, guys. I mean, I'm pretty proud dad moment. So my daughter's 10, by the way.
How long are they going to be in London filming?
Well, so they were here, started in November, and they were here for about 5 or 6 weeks, came home for Christmas for a week, went right back after Christmas. And they'll be here till the end of March, maybe 1st of April, so 3 or 4 months. And then she'll be back. They'll actually film a little part because the book is based on the Plaza Hotel in New York City, a famous hotel there. And so I'll actually do a little bit of filming at the hotel when they get back for a week or so, is what I've heard.
That's awesome. We can't wait to see the movie.
Pretty cool.
When it comes out. That's
cool.
Fantastic. Tell us a little bit about what it's been like to be without basketball this year.
Oh my gosh, you guys made me start crying. Just kidding. I mean, I've done it for 27 years, guys. Like it's I mean, nothing is more important than my family and my relationship with the Lord and friends and all that. But man, basketball and coaching and being an AD has been so much a part of my life, man. It's been hard, but it's been good. I've had more time with my family. This came up. We didn't know about this was going to happen, but God did and knew in advance. And so it's just worked out. It's been great. It's hard, New York City. I would never want to live here ever, but it's just the way it is, and we're making the best of it. So every day's a story, guys. I mean, we could have a whole show just on subway stories. I promise you, it is psycho. It's crazy every day.
What's the biggest adjustment?
I teach at, crazy. It's every day. There's a new story. It is just people in Oklahoma, like, be thankful for where you live. And the education in Oklahoma is really good. I promise you. Like, it's crazy here. It is absolute crazy. So, but anyways, it's great. We're learning a lot. We're growing and having a great time. Have
you had any significant New York sports experiences?
Not yet, man. I mean, just that, I'm a big Thunder fan and I wear it proudly. So big OU fan. And I was really proud this year. I didn't have to cover it up, we're not talking OU men's hoops right now, but on the football side, man. So nothing crazy. The people are passionate though. They really are they love the Knicks and nobody really likes the Nets. But there's some passionate sports fans here.
There's a great OU football club in New York City that run by some people from Norman, so we'll have to get you hooked up.
I need to know who that is. Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
No, they live it up. I met them when I was in Philly for the Temple game this year.
Oh, that's awesome. So, okay.
Yeah.
I need to connect. Definitely.
Tell me what you have been able to kind of stay in touch with when it comes to basketball this season in Oklahoma. Have you kept tabs? I'm sure you're keeping a little bit of tabs on Rinzai and Crossings and what's going on with them. They've played an incredibly difficult schedule and are hanging in there. And one of the teams that beat in Class 4A again this year.
Yeah, he's not real happy with me about setting that schedule. But anyways, I knew they were going to have a great team. We had an unbelievable summer. And, so I obviously kept tabs through that. But then I've been there again. I've been there forever. I've got too many friends. I mean, the guys that we have on today, I know I would consider a lot of these people really close friends, and I keep tabs with all of them. I can't help it. I mean, every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and probably Monday, Thursday too, just in case. I'm checking SKORDLE. I'm checking rankings. Like I'm watching games, on various things whenever I can catch games. I got a lot of my friends that in the coaching world that use Huddle or whatever or SKORDLE. I'm catching games when I can for free. I'm watching all the time. So I have kept up as much as I can.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, there's been some great competition this year, and
Yep.
really looking forward to as we get down the road here on regionals tomorrow night. We've got games going on right now all over the state that are being shown on SKORDLE and keeping up on the scoring app. So we'll
Yep.
talk about all of those things as we visit with all these coaches. Let's take a break. I'm going to let the SKORDLE cat outside, who just got let inside, that has been a pain here so far. So we'll do that. We'll come back and we'll get really ready to go down the road with Okarchi, both the boys and the girls teams, right here on a Friday night recap show on SKORDLE.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Mark, one of the things that Shawn and I were chatting before we actually started the show, one of the things that I was going to ask Shawn what he thought about, they kind of, we talked about this, changing the playoffs up, having that winner's bracket game on Tuesday, and kind of want to know what Shawn thought about that, with the winners playing on Tuesday and instead of playing later in the week, coming out of a district win. What are, your thoughts about that? I mean, what I understand is they said some of the coaches got together and felt like it was a better advantage for the teams that had won district, gave them a little bit more time. And so did you like that move? I know there's been some moves made and the classification split, and kind of just would want to know what your thoughts are on some of that.
Well, I do like the move, but I also see the pros to playing a Thursday, Friday, Saturday format as well. In terms of hosting and all those kinds of things, I think it also can help with the officials, which we all know is a challenge. And but I think when if let's say you've played on a Friday or Saturday night, you could use the weekend, have a practice Monday. It kind of goes more in flow with your normal regular season, which is a winner. Gives you opportunity to maybe play a Tuesday. If you win again, maybe you're playing later in the week. So again, allows some prep time, which as a coach, I'm a huge fan of. We took full advantage of that. It takes away from maybe some of those all-nighters that happen on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, which I always count it as a blessing. If you get to stay up and watch film all night, man, that's awesome. So I do like the change in the format, and I think it's cool. The classifications, there's so many ways you can look at that. Again, maybe it's because I have a little bit of Indiana blood in me. My dad grew up in Indiana, and we all know about Indiana State basketball before the change in 93, 94. Used to be just one class. I do kind of like maybe a little fewer, but again, when you're talking class, B, A, that have just hundreds of teams, and then we're looking at 6A's got 32. I mean, I don't have a problem with them trying to split that up and some stuff like that. It's kind of cool, as you look at the rankings and the people in play in A, B1 and B2. Man, it's so cool to see that there's some more kids and coaches that I know they're going to have an opportunity to win a state championship and a gold ball. And I promise you, in 30 years from now, no one's going to remember if it was you're a B2, you're a state champ. You know what I mean? State champ.
Yeah. Sure.
I think one of the big moves that has been made in the last couple of years that I absolutely love is stretching out the state tournament, so everybody gets to play in the
100%.
big house. And
100%.
I think that's also the genesis of being able to play a regional game on Tuesday,
Totally
where we play non-traditional games. There's really nothing to stop it. The old way, it was Tuesday, Friday. Everybody played Tuesday, Friday. There really wasn't any other days. Maybe you threw a Saturday in here, but playing on these different days, I think, is better for the sport. I love spreading it out so different people can get to the arena and see the games in person. I can't wait to get to the OG&E Center this year
my gosh.
to see the upgrade. We love the fairgrounds. and we love the fact that that's just such a centrally located place. I don't think it's really about the building. I think it was about the site, and so I
Totally
can't
agree.
wait to see games in the new arena.
Hey,
Totally agree. It was time to go, and I think everybody's excited about the new place. I can promise you, there haven't been many more joys than getting to play in that old building the last year, though. I'm just telling you, that was special. Of course, we also played the longest game ever in state tournament history. So if you remember
Yes.
that, but
that was an incredible game, by the way.
it was a great game.
Yeah.
Adam and I
it's
had a
gonna be
football
awesome
game
to
this
see.
year that was played in 2 different towns.
We did. Yeah.
So
I think I heard about that.
The Cashin game.
Cashin game, right?
Cashin Fairview.
Yes.
Yep. Power went out, so we drove over to Crescent and finished it.
Drove
So,
over. That's right.
It,
How cool
it,
was that?
it wasn't the wind, I don't think. I don't know what it was, but we did have to finish at another place.
That's pretty amazing.
we are gonna have a suite at the which I think is really cool that they opened those up. It's a great idea. It gives the OSA a little extra opportunity for some revenue. Gives companies like
awesome.
SKORDLE that have
Yep.
a lot of administration and superintendents that support what we do, and so we're going to have a suite at all 6 sessions, semifinals and final sessions on Friday and Saturday. So that was cool. I got with Coach Hardaway, hooked me up with Mr. Lester, and he kind of explained it to me. And so we're going to have Sandy Jackson with Renaissance Architecture. We're doing it with them, and so we're going to have that there. And so I'm actually really looking forward to that. It's kind of, when you think about the difference between the big house, which I mean obviously everyone's going to miss, but it's pretty cool to say that now we're playing in a facility that's new enough and nice enough to have a mezzanine area and suites.
Right.
And that's going to be a really cool opportunity for these high school kids to get to play in an atmosphere like that. So
Is Coach Hardaway going to be the menu coordinator in there? Who's applied for that job?
well, I mean, hopefully he's playing, so he won't be
Yeah.
able to. But yeah, I mean, if he's not playing, I'm sure he'll be the one who picks the food. We do have.
Well, we
food
know he's not going to be
allocation.
playing the
They
first
just need to
week.
get all the cash, and whoever does their hospitality just needs to go ahead and do it over there. Like that's
Hey.
really easy. I mean, that's the greatest hospitality room.
You're right. You're right. That's 100%.
Well, I think we-
one other thing, Hinton had this stuff they called Comet Crack. If you haven't been to Hinton to get some Comet Crack, you got to go one time, go to the Hinton tournament, and they need to go ahead and have that stuff in there too.
Can you explain what you thought was in the Comet Crack?
Probably crack, but it didn't matter. It was amazing. So it had me hooked and addicted. So it's awesome. Just some snacks, sweet, savory. Man, it's big time. Yeah.
That's great.
Mark, I think we've got Okarche boys. If you want to bring them on.
Oh, let's bring him in.
right.
We got Coach West. We got Jet Muggenberg and Easton Roby, I believe, with us tonight. Yes, we do. All looking good, dressed similar. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we can't hear them.
They're on mute.
There you go. I think we can hear you now. No? Do we need to come back to you, Aaron?
We may have the wrong guy running the equipment. We may have to go to the younger generation.
Step in, players. That's right. That's what I always.
That's what I always
told
my
There it is. Right there.
Hey.
Yes.
there we go.
Good. I'm using Coach Tall's computer. I couldn't get mine going. It was spinning and spinning, so we scrambled here at the last second. We're on.
All right, Coach Taha's on deck. Hey, congratulations. You guys had another 99-pointer and are on a roll 24-3 right now, and you've got Arapahoe Butler coming up tomorrow night. And I got to tell you, it's probably a little bit of a bittersweet deal for tomorrow night because this is the last time these two guys are going to be out there on the floor with you in that gym.
Yes, sir. That's what we were talking about earlier. Last home court appearance for these two. They've had a great career, many victories on this court for these two guys here. So we're hoping to bring it tomorrow one last time here.
Shawn, they turned the lights out. They got a hype video and all kinds of stuff, that atmosphere. And by the way, Adam and I got to the game against Calumet last week about, I'd say, an hour and 20 minutes before tip-off, and there were 50 people in the stands there already that early. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. There were more people there an hour and a half early for the game than there were ever at Blackwell to see anybody play.
We got great fan support here. They come out and drove wherever we travel, but every home game this year has been completely packed on our side, and we're taking up half the other side. So we don't take that lightly. We love our fans showing up, and they're a big part of the reason what we're doing.
Man, that style of play has to be part of it because it's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's awesome.
If you guys are going to have a 3-point shooting contest in practice, Jet, do you win? Who wins?
Who are we talking about? Teammates or coaches? Because
Anybody, whoever's in the gym.
I mean, you got to take yourself, but we got some guys that can light it up though. So
Who would
What
be
about
your
you?
You're
biggest
too humble,
challenger?
Jet. Golly, we all know. I know where I put my money.
What about your dad? Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
actually
talking
do that?
dads,
Oh,
cousins.
here's what
all
you
of
do.
that. I mean,
hey, you get him down there in the post, he'll bang. He'll bang. he's got a decent shot. His wrist still flicks a little bit.
His dad and I played together. He rebounded a lot of my misses. So.
He rebounded a lot of my misses. That's great.
Aaron, what's a bad shot? Is there a bad shot for you guys?
We got to be on. We always talk about range, room, and rhythm. So as long as our feet are set, our hips and shoulders are pointed at the rim, we'll take it if you're a good shooter. So you got to kind of earn the right to shoot in practice, but we're not going to take it away from them if the shot and they're set. And really, a paint to great punch and spray 3, we love those.
Man, I love your style of play, guys. It is incredible. And so I kind of have 2 questions for you real quick, if that's all right.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and maybe, Jet or Easton, one of you guys can also answer one of these. But first of all, Coach, it does seem like that in playoff time, the game becomes more of a half-court game. Now, obviously, it seems like with you guys, it doesn't matter if it's playoffs, if it's regular season, but it does seem to slow down, especially, a lot of that's because you face a lot of better teams. How do you keep that style of pace or your pace of play up still in that style of play that you have? And how do you prepare for maybe a game that's a little slower than what you guys want?
Want me to answer, or you guys want?
Sure. Coach, you
All right.
got it.
I mean, every day in practice, we're working on a variety of different things. I mean, we feel like people got to play our way, so they got to work against us in our style. And it's hard to replicate that in practice. Now, the further we go down the road, obviously teams get better, right? But, we do stuff in practice. A couple of years ago, we got beat kind of when teams kind of slowed it down on us a little bit, but we work every day on half court stuff, and then we work on half court to the full court, and then we just do a variety of different things like that. And we work on things we haven't even shown yet, so we're constantly doing things. But in the playoffs, when you got great players that make plays, they can play both ways. So I feel like it's tougher for people to come play our way to speed up. You have to be trained a certain way to play that way. I feel like we can always slow down and go anybody else's way.
That's cool. Hey, guys, real quick, Easton, Jet, I want to hear from you. Your only losses this year, and I could be wrong, but I know you haven't lost many games the last 3 or 4 years. But only losses this year in the TOC. I'm so glad you guys got to go. Awesome experience. Tell me what you guys learned. I know you didn't want to lose, but just tell me what you guys learned in that.
I mean, they're bigger teams, bigger schools, so they got athletes and stuff. But it really was helpful and beneficial for our team to see that quickness and style of play that we're not always used to seeing, and then that'll help us down the road when we do play these better teams.
Yep.
And it gave us something that we can look at and what we need to get better on, because sometimes when you're beating teams, you just think, oh, you're good, you're gonna win, but it humbles you, and you need to see what you need to work on.
Yeah.
I would say our flaws were definitely magnified in the TOC, so it definitely helped on what we needed to work on more, and just get better from there. And there's always going to be 5 guys on the court in the TOC that can just straight hoop.
Yeah.
I will say
that's a great answer, Easton. Yeah, we learned a lot as well.
These guys, that was some of our best practices when we got back from the TOC. These guys realized some of the things we needed to work on, and the great leadership by these 2 and the rest of the seniors. I mean, they were locked in a whole week or 2 coming back from the TOC with really great practices.
That's awesome.
Well, I would say I've gotten to watch you guys. I've been blessed to watch you guys over the years. I was really excited to see you guys play in the TOC. I thought you guys were really competitive. You fought, you battled.
Yep.
you know, and so even though you came away with 3 losses, I thought, you know, you really play two of the best games I saw all week were 2 games you guys were involved in. And so it was a lot of fun to get to watch you guys play over there. So that'd be something that I would say.
Well, appreciate it. Yeah, these guys, they come to compete night in, night out. It don't make a difference the type of teams we're playing against. And we always kind of have that motto. If we're playing a team that hasn't won a game or we're playing the 86 Celtics, we're going to try to bring and you know, go down fighting that way.
Not many rebounds I've seen anybody take away from Easton in the last couple of years. So,
Yeah.
Hey, good luck on going for the 3rd. And tomorrow night, you guys have got Arapahoe Butler in your gym. So we appreciate your time and for joining us tonight.
I appreciate what you
That's right.
guys
Jed,
do.
hey,
Nice
you
seeing
and
all
Braden,
three
my
of
boy
us.
Buckingham, you guys are the new Splash Brothers. All right? Don't forget it.
Well, I won't.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're going to swap out and let the Okarche girls come in and join us in here. Then we'll have the Garber girls followed by the OK boys, and then we'll just go on down the line with some great teams here in Northwest Oklahoma and parts beyond. So that team is fun to watch, and it's scary sitting there with the type of pressure that they're able to put on and the pace that they can create. And I think it's you go back to a couple years ago and they lost in the first round. It's gotten better and better and better. So
Yeah.
very, very impressive.
You know, the one thing that just, you know, being what Mark and I do, and we're blessed to get to call a lot of games. And the thing that amazes me watching them play is the style they play. They speed you up so much, and they get you kind of playing a little bit, what I would call a little bit helter-skelter and kind of out of position. And they're okay, almost kind of like with giving up some easy buckets every once in a while because it keeps the pace of the game where they want it to be.
That's right.
And so you're sitting there and you're watching, you're like, man, they've had a lot of easy buckets, but you know, they're on the other end hitting 5 threes while they're turning it over 3 times and making 2 layups. And you look up at the scoreboard and you're like, it's 15-4, you know, and you're thinking they're getting easy. It's just, it's pretty wild to watch, you know? And
Yeah, I could ask Aaron all sorts of questions because it does seem like if they can get 2 or 3 of those kind of 15-8 runs, they win by 20. And normally it turns into way more than that. But I mean, that's the philosophy. You're blowing people out. If you can just get a few of those runs in a game, and they happen so fast. I mean, it's so fun. It's fun to watch. It's hard to play against.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that we've had going for us tonight specifically is that snowed out a lot of those Saturday tournament games and Friday tournament games. We have some pretty big matchups going on around the state. Bixby and Mustang played girls game tonight. 2 teams that are both a 1 or 2 seed. Bixby beat Mustang tonight, 56-52 at Mustang. That was a really good game for those teams to get together and schedule a game that normally wouldn't. I know Carl Albert played Edmond Memorial last night in the girls' side, and so we've seen a lot of those that have happened last night and tonight.
Speaking of girls, Mark, we got Okarche girls. You want to bring them in?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring in Coach Taha and Katie Parham and Allie Bostert tonight. Did I get that right, Allie? Bostert. Okay, I'm sorry. I butchered your name in the game that we had. My apologies. I apologize.
It happens all the time. Appreciate you guys. How are y'all tonight?
We're good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Good.
You guys have Moreland tomorrow night. They're pretty good. They got a record of 22-5. Give me a little bit of information on what you've seen from Moreland.
You know, they do the little things right. Coach Toon does a great job with them, having them prepared. They're incredibly big. They got like 3 6-footers. They play really good defense. We're going to have to come out ready to go.
Katie, you had such a great run in the state tournament last year. Both of you all, what did that mean for the program to be able to go and compete? Made it to the semifinals a year ago.
To just show that we can go out and do anything we put our mind to, and we worked really hard as a team to do little things right on defense, and it showed in the state tournament.
Allie, what about you?
I thought just that we were ranked so low and no one had expectations for us, and we could listen to our coaches and go out and do what we were supposed to. Yeah.
Brett, you got a lot of experience in a lot of different places. Tell us what it was like for it to come together there in Okarche last year.
Every coach's dream is to play your best ball at the end of the year, and that's one thing we did last year. And I feel like we're heading down that path this year as well. These girls have been working incredibly hard, and they're incredibly coachable and buying in. And I really feel like we're playing some of our best basketball right now, right when we need to. They're fun to coach. They work their butts off in practice every single day, not just these two, but the entire team. And they've really bought into the philosophy and the mindset that I've tried to bring here, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
When we said those fans were there early, they were there early for you guys. I mean, they were technically there early for your game because that was first. So.
If you ever come to an Okarche game, there's blankets spread out across the chairs, saving seats because everybody wants to have their seat.
What?
An hour, they're there an hour before game time, making sure that they get where they want to sit.
Own version of Sheshevskyville. There we go.
Yeah,
exactly.
Girls, do you realize what kind of a special place that you all get to play in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Coach West said it, and I'm going to say it, but the fan support and the following that we have here is absolutely amazing. It's not just when we're playing here in Okarche, but it's night in and night out. We always have more fans, and we couldn't do it without the support of the parents and the community, with all the excitement and energy they bring to watching us play as well.
All right,
ladies, that was one thing. If you don't mind, sorry, Mark.
No, go ahead, Shawn.
Ladies, I wanted to ask you: have you guys grown up in Okarche?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only reason I ask that is because this is how it's been forever.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. It is a basketball town. I love it. As a basketball fan, I love that town, and I love all the people. I've known a lot of coach. Of course, all of us knew Ray West there, and some of the great women's coaches you've had too. I mean, so it's a basketball powerhouse. It's an amazing place. So, ladies, as little kids growing up in that town, what does it mean to now be playing on that court? I know it's not the old gym, but the new gym. What does it mean for you guys to play there? Now, the little girls that you were now watching you, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me because my cousin played and they went all the way to the finals, and I remember watching that and just wanting to do that, go to the big house and play here, and that's what we get to do now.
Yeah, same for me. I'd always watch, and I'd have a bunch of role models to look up to, and just going to the state tournament and watching them play really put a dream.
That's awesome.
And I got to play this year.
So I asked the guys earlier who's the best three-point shooter if they were going to have a three-point contest. First, tell me who is the best guy three-point shooter, because I know you all will know. Who's the top girl three-point shooter, and could the girl beat the guy?
Yes.
She said yes. Great answer.
Katie, is that
Hey,
you?
I'd pay money to watch that. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
I've seen Katie fill it up some.
Yes.
You want to throw any names out there? No.
Okay, I thought we had him.
Mad. Come on, you can't pick one. There we go.
What if you guys cut down the nets in the new big house? Where is the one place you'd want to go eat to celebrate?
Oh gosh.
No.
I could go last year.
Not last year.
That was good.
I went to Olive Garden last year after area.
Olive Garden?
See, everybody else in the area would say Ishans, but you guys didn't say that.
We ate Ishans here last night.
I know.
Katie said BJ's is where she would.
There you go.
She would want to go.
Awesome.
BJ's is somewhere we go as a team quite a bit.
The
girls love the
Pizooki's really good
Pizookies.
there.
That is good.
There you go.
The pizza is good. Coach Hardaway Texas and said that Aaron West could fill it up, that he'd be deadly in a three-point shooting contest. Hey, thanks for saving the show tonight. We appreciate it, Brett, since you know how to work a computer.
Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Appreciate y'all.
Good luck, ladies.
All right. Good luck. Okarche takes on Moreland tomorrow night. That game is at Okarche. The Okarche girls 21-4, ranked number 5 in Class A, and Moreland at 22-5, ranked in the second half of the top 10. So that should be
Coach.
a good
Coach Taha's right about Moreland. I saw them on SKORDLE the other night playing Fairview girls, and they are huge. I mean, they have some big girls, and they can play around the basket. Obviously, haven't seen Okarche play. I think Okarche will be fine. Okarche, they defend really well. Their girls team does. They suffocating defense and very fundamental. Take really good shots, and so I see them going a long ways. I really do.
We're going to stay in Class A, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to have Luke Broadbent and the Garber, and we're going to have to do kind of an interesting screen. You're going to have to bear with me in my skills. 1 second.
You got skills. I know.
I'm glad you're running the tech and
You can
not
get
me.
this done.
Look at that. I did it.
There we go.
We got Mandy Bell and Nevaeh Fincher with us too, and Coach Broadbent. Garber girls are 25-2. Why aren't you guys ranked higher?
Luke, can you hear us?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think
I thought you were
ready
asking
to answer that.
I don't know. That's a pretty good question. We've all thought the same thing a few times, but you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, we still have the best playoff system around. Everyone gets a vote, and I say that all the time. You know, you're gonna have to beat somebody good anyway, so we'll have to,
That's right.
do that anyway. So it doesn't matter to us.
What's it like being back in Northwest Oklahoma?
There's a lot less trees, and no shade, but probably a little more teeth. So, and I love Red Oak. I love those people. They're so great. I'm just joking around, but no, it's great. We love being back out here, and we're fortunate to be at a place like Garber.
It's a great place.
Tell us a little bit about the girls that you brought on the show with you tonight.
I've got my two senior girls, Nevaeh Fincher and Mandy Bell. This is obviously my first year there, so I've asked these girls for a lot. I've asked for a lot of their time this summer and now, and so I thought I'd love to have them on the show with me tonight. So,
you guys,
Coach, I wanted to ask you
Yeah, go ahead, Shawn.
Coach, I wanted to ask you real quick. Just, I know it was your first year. I'm just curious, what have been kind of the values, the culture that you've wanted to instill there in your first year? That is a really hard thing to do in a first year. I don't care how good team you have coming back. That's a real challenge, and it sounds like your team has really bought into that. But what are the things that you've really tried to instill in the program there at Garber?
Well, I think the main thing is just that I really wanted to instill that they've got to spend extra time in the gym when it's not me up there with them. And we did a shot quota this summer, something I stole from Coach Llewellyn. He's helped me out a bunch. And we did a shot quota, and I had everybody make it, and they made their goal of shots in July. Even Mandy got to shoot some. She had cut her finger this summer, and she even still made it. So I've asked a ton from them as far as just from a work ethic standpoint, and they have answered the bell every time. They wanted that. They've really stepped up in that aspect.
Well, ladies, kudos to you for doing that. That's awesome. I think it says a lot about your leadership to get your team to do that. Mandy, which hand was it? I'm curious, shooting hand, or were you getting those shots up with?
No, it was my left hand.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it was my left hand.
Okay, so you're good then. All right. Well, ladies, real quick question for you guys. Like, I always think that, in the playoffs, and you guys know this too, your coach knows that little things really matter. I'm just curious, who would you shout out on your team that kind of does those little things that really impact winning?
Definitely Kaylin
What are
Bond.
those little
Kaylin
things?
Bond.
I'm sorry.
Offensive rebounds, a lot of good putbacks, and she reads the floor well. So even if she can't put it back, she finds the open girl most of the time. So
awesome.
She's really good at everything she does on the court. So
You guys get to play
Aubrey
Ripley.
Steiner.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aubrey.
Aubrey Steiner as well. She makes really good passes, and she sees our post well, so she gets a lot of those good high lows in. And when she's open, or if she's not open, she does a great shot. So
You
Shout
guys are
out
playing.
to those teammates. Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are playing Ripley tomorrow night at Ripley, and we've won 14 in a row. You guys have. So tell me a little bit about Ripley, the Warriors.
I mean, every team that you play is beatable, so you're gonna have to play good and have good defense, and I think we'll be able to handle them pretty well.
I'm really high on him. I think that Caleb Hoffman is one of the best guys around, and I think he's worked really, really hard at this team. A team that lost a lot off of last year, and they have not missed a beat now. So we're going to have to play extremely well to win. I mean, it's the regional finals. It's supposed to mean something, and you need to play somebody good, and we're going to get to do that tomorrow night.
This is about the time of the year where the gyms start to really fill up. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a great crowd there. They're playing on their home floor, and I know there'll be a ton of fans from Garber that are going over to see that. We're going to visit with OK, who's going to be there tomorrow night after you guys, too. So it should be awesome. We really appreciate you guys' time. We'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, 25-2 and not in the top 10.
I can't believe that. And their 2 losses are close. I mean, they've got a really good team. I think that they're kind of a sleeper in that class.
Yeah. I've gotten to watch them play. Obviously, being here that they're in the Enid area, it's easy for me to get over there and watch them. Actually, believe it or not, I coach Luke.
Really?
I can't take credit for his ability or his coaching talents. He didn't learn anything from me. He obviously learned from somebody a lot better than me, because I don't think we won more than maybe 10 games when I was coaching hoops at Cashin with Coach Shack. But it was a good time. He was a great kid. You could tell early on, Luke was just one of those guys that just picked it up. He was a great team player, and so, when he got out of college and told me he was going into coaching, he's one of those guys I always knew that would be really good at coaching, because he cares a lot about people, very dedicated. And his girls, man, that's a tough deal. You've had a coach there, and Coach Davis, that's very successful for a lot of years, and program that's won a lot of games. And Luke came in there, and
hard
it's
to
a tough
follow.
spot. Yeah, and he left a great place. I mean, Red Oak girls are
they were good.
ranked. Yeah, they're ranked number 1, I believe, or number 2 in B1, and that was a tough decision for him, and it was a family decision, and he's fell in love with Garber because there's great people there, great kids, and but they are good. I think they are definitely not rated high enough. They're a very good team.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch them go the rest of the way. And
man, these classes there's some great. There's going to be some really fun games in those areas as they come forward in the state tournament. I mean, they're just. I think there's a lot that are up for grabs.
Yep, I think we're going to go to OK, which I got to watch OK the other night at Garber. It was a lot of fun to get to watch them play. Got to see Coach Clark. I hadn't seen him since the TOC, and it was a lot of these 2 guys that are coming on alongside Coach Clark can really hoop. So it'll be fun. You guys ready to bring them on? OK, boys?
Definitely.
Let's do it.
All right.
Awesome. We got Chad and Chase, the Clarks. We also have Trapper Walker with us tonight. And y'all getting some shots up?
Just finished.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can still out shooting.
All right. I mean, I
that's
believe
a lie,
you. I believe you.
Chase. We all know that's a lie, isn't it?
Don't be
Come
nice.
on,
In his dreams.
Okay, boys are 21-3, and you guys have played up against a bunch of quality opponents and some really good tournaments this year. You're used to going to the big house every season. What's it been like this year? And tell us where you feel you are as you make that 2-week run to try to get back to Oklahoma City.
Hey, appreciate you having us. I'll tell you, it was unknown coming into this season. We graduated 4 last year and 4 the year before. And so a lot of inexperienced guys, but they have truly put the time in since the very end of last year is when it starts. As soon as that state tournament's over, it begins for next year around here. And they put the time in, and it's been one of the funnest seasons that I've had. And you come in thinking we're going to be the underdog, which I was looking forward to. A little less stress, maybe a little less pressure, but here we are again. I'm feeling the stress now. I'll tell you that.
Love it, Coach. It's great to see you guys, man. You guys, it's been so fun to get to meet Coach.
Sorry about that. I'm losing you guys.
Can you hear me? Coach, can you hear me again? Not getting an answer.
I can hear you, Shawn.
Sorry about that. I'm losing you guys.
Yeah.
Chase, Chad, anybody?
Can you not hear Shawn?
I can't hear them, so.
I can hear y'all.
Oh, you can?
I got you now, maybe.
Yeah, I can.
All right, we're good.
Oh,
Awesome.
Trapper,
Hey.
talk to him.
Hey, Trapper, you as well, man. Hey, guys, it's just been great to get to know you guys from the TOC and see what you do. I'm big fans. But
sir.
I just got to ask you guys, like, I've got a son that's a freshman, and unfortunately, I'm not getting to coach him right now in my current situation. But what's it like been that relationship, father son, and all the state tournaments and all the experiences that you guys have had?
Chase, you want it or me?
They're
Trapper,
not.
we're gonna talk.
Hey, we're back
Trapper,
now.
we just
Sorry.
got to talk to you, man.
Okay, go ahead. We're
Okay.
ready now.
They're back now.
It's been good. I mean, we've had 3 losses, but we've definitely grown from those 3 losses for sure. And just having Coach Clark, really good coach. He's just always honest about next play. So
Trapper, what makes basketball in OK so special? A lot of tradition there. I mean, what's it like growing up in a town where basketball is as important as it is?
oh, it's a lot. I'd say the main thing is just like being in the gym every day. And I mean, like our 2 assistant coaches, I mean, we have 7:00 shoot arounds till 7:45 every day. And so, I mean, I think that's a big part of it. And just Coach Clark always like engraving, like God is going to put us in situations that we can get out of, you know what I mean?
Love it. Coach, can you guys hear me yet? Still not. That's okay.
That's strange. Can they hear Mark?
Trapper, we can hear you clear. We just can't hear anybody else sometimes. Cutting out.
I really wanted to ask you guys just how it's been as a father son and getting to enjoy those experiences together. What's that been like? And for these 4 years.
I don't think
if you could tell us what they're telling us.
Okay,
that'd be great.
Here, let's try this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try my production skills real quick.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see what Adam's worth here.
Now they're froze. No, they're back. Can you guys hear us now? I don't think they can hear us. Trapper, you can hear us, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Trapper, give us a scouting report on Ripley.
Carry it. Yeah, I want to hear about Ripley. That's right.
Yeah, you got a long trip. That's kind of a long drive for you guys having to play what you've had to the last 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. They're big and physical, but I mean, you just gotta have the mindset that every team is beatable. So I mean, if our team just goes in there and plays like we should, I think we're walk out with the dub.
When you have those long bus trips, what do you have a routine on there? Do you have music you like to listen to, or games you like to play?
Just sit back and relax, listen to some rap,
Hey, Trapper, I wanted to ask you. You guys lost a lot of players. Graduated a lot of guys in the last few years, and it's a great team. What are some of the roles that you yourself and some of your teammates have had to step into this year?
Well, I mean, for me personally, last year was more like I was a defensive player. And then this year I've had to step it up to the offense and the defense. But I mean, we have guys like Austin Allen, and he's always guarding the big against the other team, and he's done really well this past year on that, and he's rebounding really well. And we have Kobe and Braden and Talon. I mean, they're knockdown shooters. And
Chase had a great game last year at the state tournament. I can't remember, he scored 36 or 38 or something like that. What's the hottest you've ever seen him in practice or a game?
Oh, I mean, we played Porter I think it was like a month ago, and he had, I think, 53 or something like that. He had like 10 threes. It was pretty crazy.
Dang. Almost got that double nickel.
You get to guard him in practice?
Some.
Chase, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear you for sure.
Okay, Adam's done some great engineering work. That's awesome. Fairview High School will be proud. What's your best game this year in your mind? Not necessarily maybe your highest point total, but what was your best game?
I'm gonna be honest. I think the last game that we played against Afton was probably my best game overall. The whole season, I feel like I've had some pretty decent games to be proud of, I guess. But that last game, kind of being not 100%, and going out there and I felt like I got all my teammates going just as well as I got myself going. So it was just all around a great game. I felt like.
Where is your point total stand right now?
2065.
Wow!
Try to do the
Congratulations.
gazintas in there. I know that Muggenberg got over 20. He's got over 2,500. So you guys had a pretty good duel last year in the finals. I'm sure that's got to be a little bit of motivation for you. Don't want to get too far ahead, but there's been some great basketball in Class A the last couple seasons.
Yes, sir.
Coach Clark, we talked about a little bit of a rebuilding year this year. You got to be happy. A lot of times when seniors graduate, people expect a down year, but they don't take into account the guys that have been in the gym, have had to practice against those guys, and the tradition that's been built up and the expectations that they carry on and perform. So does this team, is it rounding into form and have what it takes to get to Oklahoma City?
Oh yeah, you're spot on. That's what it is. They see what it takes. They're in there. They see all the good times, the bad times, and it prepares them. I never knew that, but what you said is spot on. They want it just as bad. It means they know how important it is to the town, to us coaches, to their families, and honestly, just that hard work and how hard they play each night is what gets it done.
Hey, we really appreciate you guys. Sorry we had some technical difficulties, but we'll look forward to seeing you all down the road.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for
Chad,
having so much.
it's great to see you
Thank
guys,
you.
man. I wish I could talk to
See
you
you guys.
more, but best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Take care. 21-3 for the OK boys. And last
Good
year they
dudes
lost
right there now, man.
Lost in the finals
Those are
to
some of the best guys in the world right there.
Okarche. Yeah, they lost 67-54 in the finals last year.
They had some kind of gremlin going on with their connection. That was weird. So
That was weird. Yeah, they did give Okarche. They really played him well. I mean, we all know how good Okarche was too. So yeah,
I wanted to ask the Clark kid if he had more points than his girlfriend, because his girlfriend's the girl from Lincoln Christian, right? The Stewart girl's going to Nebraska. Yeah, I think she's got a lot of career points too. So that'd be a lot to live up to.
It's a lot of points there. Yeah,
he's going
to
Northeastern.
Northeastern. He's a heck of a player, man.
He's a great player.
He's going to be a great collegiate player too. He's got a good build. He handles the ball really well. He'll be able to play guard position.
Guard.
Yep,
I totally agree.
Yep.
And I love that. I know our boy Jim Traber always says that loyalty in professional sports is like the worst thing. I love that they've stayed loyal to OK, because that kid could have left. I mean, I'm sure everybody's probably heard some of that stuff, and just I love the loyalty in high school sports. And I think that kid and his dad are, that he probably could have gotten several coaching jobs and decided not to. And I love it for that town, that community, and what that's meant to them. And what a cool thing. Wish I could have asked though about the father-son. I just love that. I think as a dad, man, what's that like?
Yeah.
You want to bring on the Leedy? Leedy's ready, I think.
Let's do it.
Want to bring them on?
Coach Beer. Yep.
Hey.
Hello. Is everybody's audio good?
Yeah.
Tell us set the scene for us. What is happening right now at 8:20 in Leedy?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing, right?
Nothing.
Okay, it'd be a good time to get. Well, I'm glad that we can talk to you guys. Now, Coach Beer, joined by Daisy Danielson, Blake Puffenbarger, and Gracie Stidham. Y'all are 22-5, ranked number 3 in the class, and you guys are going to play Buffalo tomorrow at Visay. So y'all made it to state tournament last year, and I think lost in the first round. What's the mood like, and how excited are you guys to try to get back to Oklahoma City?
Oh, we can't hear her. Can you hear her?
I can't hear him. There we go.
There we go.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Adam, you're going to have to do some more great engineering work.
Yeah, that's strange because we can hear the girls. Here, hold on. I'm gonna remove you guys and add you back in, okay? Just 1 second.
It was a little, I think it was a little muted. Could barely hear them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you could hear the girls. All right, we're gonna bring them back in, okay? You ready?
Okay.
All right, girls. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Much
that's
better.
good.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Turn it off. The greatest engineering discovery of all time is working tonight. Turn it off, turn it back on.
It's like the old Nintendo.
Yeah.
Just tell us so far about the season, where you guys are right now, ready to play in the regional finals. Oh, we lost him again.
Wonder why he keeps doing that.
I don't know.
Can you, Coach? We can't hear you, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get up close and personal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't hear anything.
All right, Mark, did you just hit a home run?
That is my pinball machine that went off. Sorry, it's
That's awesome.
it's an NBA pinball machine. So
Can you hear it now?
barely. We can hear you a little bit.
Okay.
That's better.
I think you got this right over your face. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Everybody has.
Everybody's gonna have to get really comfortable.
We're
Tight knit team.
Coach Beer, you may have to lean in towards the middle so we can hear you when you answer the question.
That is weird.
It is weird. It's like you can hear them at first, but then when they start talking, you can't hear them.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can talk to Coach Beer's daughter, and then see if we can.
And then we'll bring them back.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
work them back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, we're going to Canute next. Tatum Ridling, Destiny Jackson, and Kendall Schuster are joining us from Canute tonight. What's going on? How are y'all doing?
Good. Pretty good.
We've got
Can you hear
volume.
us?
Tatum, has your
tell
mom
my
always
to
had
step her
problems
game
with
up.
technology? I got to see you guys play a little bit at the SKORDLE Festival in Hennessy. Really impressed. You guys handled Pahuska. They got a really good player. Tell us a little bit. I know you've got a fairly young team, and so what has this season been like so far for you all?
It's been very good. I'm really proud of all of our girls working so hard, and we've just stayed true to ourselves and just go out there and play our game. I'm really excited for this playoff run.
I mean, you all got a lot of highway miles. You got to come all the way to Yukon to play tomorrow night. I mean, I think that's probably something that you all are used to, right?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of our away games are at least an hour or so. So yeah, the road doesn't bother us too much.
Your loss only, I mean, early in the season. Are you guys peaking right now and playing some of your best basketball?
Yeah, I think that we're playing really well right now. This group of girls, they just mesh really well together. They're just a really tight-knit team, and I feel like they have a lot of chemistry, and they go out and they just play hard every night and practice. It's probably one of my most competitive years of practice, just them going against each other, and so it's helped them grow. But yeah, I'm excited, and I think we're doing some really good things right now.
We're going to talk to your mom here in a minute, but I mean, tell me about what, if you had to describe to a complete stranger what high school girls basketball was like in Western Oklahoma for the small schools. It's incredibly competitive at all these classes. I mean, you can run into a good team, 2A, A, B, all the time. So there's no lack of competition out there and a lot of fans.
No, it's every night you better bring your game, and as coaches we better prepare because there's a lot of great coaches out here and a lot of great players, and so it's very competitive, and I think it makes every team out here even better because we know there's not a night off. So, and the community, the fans, I mean, they're amazing. I mean, you get some really good games going and the fans going back and forth. So it's a very exciting atmosphere a lot of times, and like you said, a lot of great teams out here.
It's been a little. I know you guys made it to state last year, but it's been a little while, right, for the girls team to be this competitive. I mean, so the community has to be, I think, all in and really excited. Adam, there's like 6 gazillion people at Hennessy the other night. I mean, they had more. I mean, the fan base is really seems to be following you guys.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about Canute. We have great fans. Our community backs us. The parents are amazing. And we always travel well. I mean, they don't care where we're at. They're coming, and they'll bring carfuls of people with them. So we always have the fans, and they're always loud. Adam's going to be calling your game tomorrow night. Do you guys have any requests? Would you like to be referred to any nicknames that he can give out tomorrow, or anything that any shout outs you want to give?
I would use that term loosely. I'm the color guy. I don't really call the game. That's Tom Nelson's job. But no, I got to watch you guys at Hennessy. You were I was telling Coach that you guys are a lot of fun to watch. I like your style. You know, you guys defend really well, put pressure on the ball. You're not afraid of just firing up some shots. I love it. You know, so it's fun to watch. And I think, Destiny, you went over, was it 1,500 points?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like your sweatshirt.
Congratulations.
So double kudos to you.
That's right. Hey, Coach Ridley, I had a quick question for you. Coach Shenk, by the way. As a basketball fan, the top of your class, I can't wait for that state tournament. I mean, Caddo, Canute, Surreal, Ampo, like there are Okarche, some great teams at the top. As a basketball fan, we're all excited. Can we just go ahead and get to the state tournament? But as a coach, how do you keep your kids grounded right now and try to not look ahead to those incredible matchups and things that are coming down the road?
Yeah, I try to just focus on the game at hand. So right now, the one thing we've talked about is Alec and our game on Saturday, and prepping for that and getting ready for that. And when that game's over, then we'll focus on our next. But never looking too far. I mean, obviously, we always want to know what our goal is and keep our goal in mind and at the center focal point of what we're trying to achieve. But you can't get there until you take care of business of the games that's in front of you. So our main focus is always just taking care of business. Focal point of what we're trying to achieve.
That's awesome. Ladies, hey, quick question for you guys. Just what's one thing that adversity or difficult challenge, maybe something like that you guys have faced this year and had to overcome?
Well, we lost to Merritt in the beginning of the season, and I feel like we just came out there very timid, and then we played them again at their own tournament, and we beat them in the championship. And yes, we just went out there and played our game and just came out with the win.
Love it.
How geographically, how far is it between Merritt and Canute?
Oh, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's close.
Talking about two good girls teams. I bet you those are fun games to watch.
Yes.
So Coach, I got to give you credit. You pronounced Alec properly.
Yeah, she did.
That's right.
And how many times did your girls call him Alex this week?
Honestly, I think the first day I said Alex, and then I said, no, that's not right. I think they told me it's Alec or Alec, and I was like, I'm just gonna go with Alec.
You can say Alec, but if you're around Chickasha, it's Alec. That's how they say it.
Don't mess it up.
Yep.
True Oklahomans right there. True Oklahomans.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you guys as you guys continue to compete and head towards the state tournament. So thank you all for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck, everyone.
Credit to them too for setting up the shot right there by the Trojan. I mean, they did a great job.
Impressive. The banners in the back, like,
it was
come
good.
on.
The shot was perfect. It was excellent.
We're gonna go back to Leedy. I think they've got it.
Okay.
Good.
Leedy, are we live?
Should say something.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you
can
all.
hear
Can you
you.
hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
This may be the first time in history someone in London has talked to someone from Leedy live.
Guarantee it. Guaranteed.
Sean's daughter is filming a movie with Ryan Reynolds in London right now.
I'm a proud dad, guys. 10-year-old daughter. She's in a movie called Eloise, and you'll have to watch it when it comes out. It's pretty exciting. So it's only 2:30 in the morning here. Come on, nobody can be tired. Let's go. I'm like Scott Van Pelt.
They don't know whether to believe you or
not.
not.
Tired?
Adam, what's your dog's name?
Sayla.
Sayla. Okay, excellent. All right. Well, hey, we were looking forward to talk to you guys. Tell us a little bit about this season and your pursuit to get back to the state tournament and what is a really competitive environment for girls basketball in Western Oklahoma.
This has been a great season. It started out with a little bit of a different look. We've had some injuries, and so I've had an opportunity to develop some young kids that I didn't really see that in the beginning. So proud of those ladies. They carried us through about 12, 14 games. Then we were able to get some of our starters back, Blake Puffenberger, McKinley Carpenter, and right now I just feel like we're starting to just gel and just come together, and we've just kind of been waiting for this moment, and we've got a great supporting cast, the most depth I've had, and I don't know when. So I feel really good about where we're at.
When you say depth, how many players do you have out?
10.
And that's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
You guys, I mean, Leedy's got great tradition. You're all trying to go to your 24th state tournament. You've got the one state championship, and we've talked about what this means to the community. I know every time you guys play, there's a ton of people there and a bunch of high expectations for that. So what is having that kind of support do for you girls as you guys try to make it to state?
It's really encouraging to know that we have such a big community supporting us and coming to watch us. So definitely the community.
Yeah, it means a lot when people show up and support.
Growing up being one of those people in the crowd supporting has always made me long to be the person on the court that everyone's cheering for. And I'm just soaking in the last moments of being in that position.
That's really cool.
Awesome.
To have a chance to make it much more special, to know that you've been sitting there watching, waiting for your time. That's awesome, Shawn.
Yeah, that's incredible. Ladies, quick question for you guys. I love hearing about what you just said there. Growing up in a small town in Oklahoma, there's nothing better. You've seen those great Leedy teams that you were as a little kid, and now you're the ones those little girls are looking up to. What are some of the things that you've got an incredible coach, by the way, one of the best in the state. What are some things that Coach Beer has taught you, ladies, that you think will kind of carry on, maybe even after your playing days are done?
I would say Coach Beer really encourages how we carry ourselves on the court, and that's something that is important to me. It's about how you witness to other people and how you present yourself, and that is looked at, especially when you're on the court in front of a stage, like an audience that we always perform in front of. She really harps on giving a positive outlook on the way people view us. So
it's awesome.
It's a great answer.
Great stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your opponent coming up. You guys play Buffalo at Viside.
Well, we played them right before Christmas, and that was actually the game that Blake Puffenberger came down with a stress fracture. And so that happened just right after the first half. And been doing my homework. They're a much improved team. They've got good athletes. They've got good length. And we've been prepping really hard all week long. So I just have a gut feeling that we're really ready and looking forward to finally get to step on the floor and put it all together.
That's awesome. We wish you guys the best of luck. Whoever engineered the fix of the audio, give them a merit badge or give them 3 hours of credit.
That's my other daughter, who is my assistant.
That's awesome.
Coach Miller, she saved us.
Way to go, Coach Miller.
Extra McDonald's on the way home then. There you go.
There you go.
Is there a McDonald's in between Leedy and Buffalo?
There's one in Yukon. Come on.
Oh, my bad. You know, they're not going to Yukon.
No, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
That was Canute.
That's Canute.
You guys can get McDonald's at some point.
Your other daughter.
Hey, thank you all. We appreciate it. Good luck.
Best of luck, everybody.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Hey, how dare you tempt them with McDonald's?
Hey, go an hour and a half out of your way. It doesn't matter. Go to Mickey D's.
We didn't get McDonald's in Blackwell till 1987. And so it was always rubber sandwiches that we got in the bus for the way home.
Rubber sandwiches, like the chuck wagon or the double charbroiler at the gas station.
That's right. Yeah.
Those
Most
weren't
of the
bad.
time, if you live in that part of the state, I mean, they'd already shut down the fryer with the chicken and the JoJo's and the pizza pockets. So you had to go with the rubber
That's
sandwiches.
a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
I do remember one time with Coach Hoffman. I think we were in Western Oklahoma or Western Panhandle of Texas playing. Oh gosh, I don't remember who it was. Maybe it's Lubbock Christian or somebody like that. And we played awful. And Coach stops at like a supermarket, comes back with like a bag of bread and some peanut butter. And it's like, you play like dogs, you eat like dogs. And I mean, woke us up.
That's awesome.
I'll have to ask Bob about that. That's not very nice. I mean,
I may have made that up, but I sure remember something like that.
Mark, I think we've got Glencoe ready.
All right, let's go to Glencoe. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Garrett, how you doing, man?
Good. You guys doing all right?
Yeah, good. You look like you got more than just a couple there. You've got with you tonight Maddox Schubert, also Cameron Racy, and then a whole bunch of other guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Looks like a Thunder interview, post-game interview right here. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how was the environment Tuesday night?
It was packed. Glencoe loves their basketball, man, the tradition there. And there wasn't a seat on our side, and we filled half the other side too. So it was a great crowd for us.
You guys got stuck in a pretty tough regional. You've got Wilson from Henrietta that's been at the state tournament the last couple of years and has a state championship under their belt. And then, of course, you've got on the other side a Hannah team that you all know, I'm sure, a little bit about. So tell us about Wilson, what you see from them tomorrow night, what you expect.
They got a lot of experience. Nothing's going to spook them. That crowd's not going to spook them. They've been there before, won a state title, semifinals last year. They're tough. They're physical. They go as number one goes. He's their point guard. He's been there. I think he's a senior, 1,500 plus points. He's just strong, gets to the rim. What worries us a little bit is how they bang the offensive glass. We've got to be able to box out and get out in transition and take care of the basketball.
Shawn, go ahead.
Yeah, number 7 versus number 9, Coach. I've seen Wilson play as well last year. Super athletic team. Just, Coach, what do you think are kind of the keys to not only the regional finals game, but just as your team moves forward, and what do you think is going to be the best? Get the best out of your team. What are the things that you want to see from your team to be the best they can be?
I think Saturday we're going to take care of the basketball. They're going to get up and press you, but we play that way too. So
yeah,
we're going full court pressure. We want to play fast just like they do. We just got to take care of the basketball. And I think if we can box out and get out in transition, we're going to be just fine. But we're going to have to box out. They kind of worry me a little bit. They bang the glass, real physical team. So, and like I said, nothing spooks them. They've been there, they've done it. But we're at home and we're undefeated at home. So. My guys are kind of, be honest with you, inexperienced a little bit at this level. So excited. We got to settle in that first couple minutes. And if we settle in, I think we'll be just fine.
Shawn, they went and played at Crossings. They took on your guys.
Played my guys, man. It was tough too. I know you guys played them well. So, and what Maddox, real quick, I just want to ask you, you guys have played a schedule is pretty good, and playing a team like Crossings in a much larger class, some great athletes, some great guard play. What'd you learn from, that experience playing some teams that are really good, and what'd you learn, and how's that going to help you as you move forward in the playoffs?
I feel like they were just a lot more athletic than us, and that helped us. That's going to help us throughout the playoffs because we're going to face more athletic teams. They're just like a really good, skilled basketball team.
Cameron,
how's it playing for Dad? I got to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got a son that's a freshman. What's that father-son relationship like?
Obviously we butt heads a little bit in practice, but other than that, it's been good.
That's awesome. Enjoy it. Both of you enjoy it. That's pretty cool.
Cameron, tell me a little bit about what the community of Glencoe is like playing there and the support for the basketball team.
We just feel really loved when everybody comes to the games, cheers loudly for us, and just like they have our back 24/7. No matter what we do, where we're going, who we play, they're always there for us.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Wesleyan Christian team that you guys played on Tuesday night, that's not a bad team either. That was a tough test. They had 20 wins coming into that game too. And so that was, I think, definitely a good test to have in the first round of regionals. But yeah, last time that you guys are gonna get to play in the gym this year, so I'm sure that's special for you guys. Class B boys is really good. I mean, this year it's got a lot of good teams in this. How do you kind of handicap the field, and what have you seen, Garrett, from some of the teams that you all have faced this year? You all have played up a lot and played some competition above your class.
Yeah. We played Washington, we played Kellyville, we played Carlson Christian, we played Frontier 3 times, and I think that's prepared us for some of these better teams like Wilson as far as the speed of the game and the physicality of it. But yeah, Class B's loaded. This is my first year coaching, and it seems like we're undersized in every single game, and so we just work really hard, play really fast, and try to get out in transition and score quick. And our best offense is no offense. So. But it's loaded. This side of the bracket, man. Westland Christian, I'll be honest with you, everybody I talked to, reached out to me and said, you better be careful. They're good. And they gave us a heck of a game. So we got our hands full on Saturday night with Wilson, but I think we're ready to go.
That's outstanding. You guys, tell me, for the players, I know you guys are playing at home. You guys have any superstitions? Anything that you all do a routine before the game?
Anybody?
Put lotion on for it.
we got one that puts lotion on for every game. Anybody else? No.
Is that Jergens?
What kind of
Cocoa butter.
Bath and Body Works, he said.
Like scented?
Yes, he likes scented.
Hey, scented man, that's for sure. So.
That's who I want to sit next to on the bus. I mean, he's going to smell good. So
don't tell Wilson that we're wearing scented.
That's right.
Well, congratulations on being the best smelling team in Class B. Maybe you guys can be the best playing team in Class B here in a couple weeks. So I really enjoyed following you all this season, and I know you got a ton of passion in the community. So we're ready to see more from this journey. So we appreciate your time tonight, guys.
I appreciate you guys having us on.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with putting a little lotion on, right? I mean,
maybe it makes you a little slick. Can't really grab you, I mean,
right.
There could be some benefits. There you go.
I'm going to bet that Brady Hamer doesn't put lotion on before games.
I have a feeling it's not happening.
You want to bring him on next? Was that a good cue in?
That was good.
Good cue.
Okay. What's up, Coach?
Brady.
Just on my forehead.
What's happening? Yeah, you don't want that peeling up there. That's not a good situation. So you've got Lydia Nichols and Katie Griffith with you tonight. So tell us a little bit about them. And, of course, you all are no stranger to making it to the state tournament. You've been there 5 times in a row. Coach, you got 7 state championships, which is incredible. But give me a scouting report on your 2 tonight.
Yeah, Lindley and Katie have been with our program a long time. I actually coach both of their moms, and so I've been here a long time. And they've been dreaming about these opportunities. They've been there for the last 3 years at the state tournament, and they want to do it again.
It's hard to go home if you're like a little bit upset with Coach, because your mom can say, "Oh yeah, I know all about that," right? I mean, you all get any sympathy when you go to the house if you've had a bad practice?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys, y'all are 17-9, but I mean the schedule is incredible. You
brutal.
all face some really, really good teams. Is that I know you want to win every game, but as players, do you guys recognize what has happened in those losses and what you need to do to overcome when you're playing more like competition?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every loss has been a learning lesson for us. That we have, like, our schedule has been one of the toughest schedules that we've ever played, and I think from every loss that we've learned things that we need to fix, like just small things really. But I think from then and now, like, we have grown a lot.
It's not losses, it's learning, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Coach, you've been there a while. What a great tradition there at Sealing as well. Like it's just tremendous. But every season's unique. I'm just curious, what are some things that you feel like, the kind of the keys for your team is not only in regional finals, but as you move forward in this playoffs, what are the things that you're really focusing on that your team's got to be really great at to be their best?
Yeah, it always has been, and the girls will tell you that. Defense is number one with us, and they've worked extremely hard. These are only 2 starters we had back from last year, and so we have 3 young players they're getting really their first experience in big games, and like I said, they've worked their tail off to get better on defense, and like I said, we're super excited about kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah. Ladies, growing up in a small town, there's nothing better in Oklahoma. I think it's just amazing. We've asked this question a lot of some smaller school kids. You guys growing up there, you used to look up to those young ladies who were the great players. Now you're the ones that those young girls in Sealing are looking up to, those future Lady Wildcats. What does that feel like now being the ones that everybody's looking up to, and what do you love about the small town feel there in Sealing?
It feels really good. I was actually just sitting here looking at this picture in front of us, and it has the just tradition of Lady Cat basketball. And I remember sitting in those stands, the four Pete, and watching them, and just going like, I want to do that one day. And then now playing on the court, knowing that there are those girls out there who are looking at us and saying, I want to be like them one day. And just to know that community's there for us, it means a lot.
That's awesome.
Once this group gets to state, and I'm not only talking about Brady's teams, and I'm talking about the ones before him, they don't lose very often. 39-15 record at the state tournament is as good as there is, boys or girls, in terms of winning percentage. Maybe a few out there that could rival them, but not many in terms of that. Brady, impressive. Class A last year, Class B this year, does it matter? I mean, Western Oklahoma girls basketball is good. B, A, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're talking about our schedule. I think we've played like 17 or 18 of our games so far have been against ranked opponents, everywhere from 3A to 2A to A to B. And it's just basically everybody out here, it seems like, is good. And so it's been a grind, but it's been a good grind. The girls have just talked about this. Man, they've learned so much from some of our close losses, and we've had several close losses against really good people. And like I said, I think they've learned and they've improved from each one, and I think that is going to pay off dividends. It kind of already has, and like I said, we're looking forward tomorrow for the same reason.
Billy Tubbs used to say there's a game in a top 5 conference, like the Big 8 conference didn't matter. Like if they were playing a team out of conference, it was a top 5 conference. Hammond is kind of like a top 5 conference game. You guys beat them pretty good earlier this season, but they're defending state champs. They're coming into your building, which has got to be good for your girls to go out there one more last time at home. Talk about the rivalry, if there is one, between those two teams, that because they've had so much success.
Yeah, we've had really good games against Hammond for probably the last 10 years, and it's been like every single night is intense. And so when you play those games, it makes you ready for the playoffs. It makes you ready for state tournament games. And like I said, they've been there too. You just mentioned they're defending state champs in Class B. And so those girls have all been there and done that. And our girls have been there and done that. And like I said, we're ready for tomorrow.
That's awesome.
I wanted to make a comment because we covered you guys' game against Omega, and I talked to Brady before the game, and I feel like you guys are really prepped for the playoff run. I mean, that week before you guys played, you played Cyril to a really close game. You win an overtime game against Cheyenne. You play Omega in a very competitive game. The following week, you're leading majority of the game against Alva, who's another really good girls team.
Yep.
So I think if you girls, can take that into consideration and realize what you talked about, they're not always, they're lessons and not losses. I think you guys have it can make it a long way for sure.
Yep, we're looking forward to it.
All right, we'll see you guys. We appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow night in that last game at home for you all this season, and we will see you down the road.
Thanks so much for having us on.
Best of luck to you guys.
I think we're going to change the schedule up a little bit. We're going to go to Vice Side because they have to leave the gym because there's somebody in there trying to clean or something.
So, hey, shoot the lights out. I love it.
So we're going to Vice Side. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we are. Vice Side's ready. You guys ready?
Hey, can you hear us?
We can hear you.
We have to clean the gym. Clean
Oh,
it.
my bad.
You guys have got to clean it.
That's awesome. Even better.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Doing
Jeff,
great.
thanks for
Thank
your
you.
time, man. You got Mac Johnson and Isaiah Keaton and Eli Harrell with us tonight. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very, very good. You all are having an incredible season this year. What has been the difference to elevate you guys all the way up to number 2 in the rankings?
You know, I think we had a really good summer. That's when it started. This is my first year here. I was at Hennessy with Brady Page for a long time. Finally got him back out here. He's with me. He's been with us second semester as my assistant. And, you know, our guys put in a lot of work this summer. We went through summer camps and stuff. And then our style of play is just completely different than what it was in the previous years. And, you know, we get out and run and press, and they play very unselfish. And you know, it's worked out for us so far.
You got that 3-2 put in then, Coach?
Yeah, that's what. You know what? I don't know that it's a 3-2. I think it might be.
Man, I don't know what it is either, and I've been coaching
It's
for 27
confusing, ain't
years,
it?
so I think you're joining the rest of us. Yeah. It's awesome, whatever it is.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Is the full court press 40 and the half court press 20?
You know what? You have a scouted. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you're going to give our stuff away now.
That's right.
That's all David Page stuff. I mean, I can go out there and run it right now.
Yes, sir. You know, David came out here about the guys they've been lucky. They've had Brady coming out here second semester has been awesome, and then David's came out to a practice and stuff and talked to the guys, and it, you know, the Pages they've done great in Oklahoma for a long time, and you know, Brady and I are best friends. I've learned a lot underneath him at Hennessy as an assistant, and you know, we went to a lot of state tournaments together and won a lot of games together. And you know, he's been my best friend for 9 years, so I'm glad he's over here with us now, and it's been a lot of fun. We're excited for, you know, the remainder of the season.
Eli, 15 points, 14 rebounds. Is that right? Are your numbers going up since a couple weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
Is that 15 and 14 holding steady, or are you better?
I'm hoping to get better. I had a couple of games where I didn't quite do as good, but as long as we keep getting W's, I don't really care.
It's a long bus trip. You used to be able to grab the book and add a couple of rebounds on the bus when the coach wasn't looking. So you get up to 18 or 19 a game. That's a good way to do it.
Huddle now, man. Screwed that all up, didn't
Yeah. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
tell
I
him.
did.
Well, we do our stuff electronically, so he can't do that.
Yeah, I'm old grandpa. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Mac, you averaging 21 a game. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You guys like to get up and down the floor?
Oh, yeah.
And you've beaten a bunch of teams by, I mean, all of your games have been
Man.
double figures. You guys are doing a good job of distancing yourself. So tell us a little bit about your opponent coming up this week, and what do you guys expect?
Yeah. Oh, you want to take it?
You got it.
It's a familiar opponent for us. We played them twice this year. They're a good team. I've ranked them. We talk about rankings a lot, and you know, I've ranked them top 5 all year. I think they're a very talented team. They have a really good post player that's 6'7", and they have guards that can handle the ball well, and they can shoot the ball. So they play incredibly hard. They're a talented team, and for us, like, we played them twice already. We've at half both games, we've been up 16, and we were up 19 in the third last game, and they fight back in the second half. They're a really, really talented second half team, and they do it in a lot of their games. You know, they play extremely hard, and they don't shy away, and they don't give up. So we're looking forward to the matchup tomorrow and the opportunity. You know, our guys haven't had the privilege of going to a state tournament as players yet, and you know, we're 2 games away, so we're focused one game at a time. We're hoping that, you know, we go out there tomorrow and do what we're supposed to, and have a good night.
It's not, I mean, you guys have been to 7 state tournaments, haven't been since 2020.
Yes, sir.
And so you guys are going to play Leedy tomorrow night at home. That's the kind of, you know, point in time where the crowd and the community gets really excited. So it's got to be cool, I would think, for you guys to have everybody in Byside fired up, and really that's the biggest talk of what's going on in town is what you guys are getting ready to do.
Oh, yes, sir. And Leedy's 15 miles down. It's going to be crowded in here.
Yep.
So it's going to be a packed house. And, you know, we're super excited. We're excited for the opportunity. I know the guys, they put in a lot of work all year, and we talk about like our record, and we've had a great record and stuff, but none of that matters. And we're trying to really focus. It's just one game at a time. And we're excited to get out there and compete, though.
You guys, fellas, I wanted to ask you a quick question. I had seen that you guys hadn't made the state tournament in a few years, and I don't think any of your players said was 2020, so none of you guys have experienced that. And it is a special time of the year, but at the same time, you have to keep it normal and keep a routine. So, fellas, I'm just asking, like, what do you feel like you have to do to keep things in perspective, to keep the things in perspective, and not get too excited, even though it's a special time of the year? As players, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing to make sure that happens?
Go ahead, Isaac.
Well, we just try to just focus, like Coach said, one game at a time. Don't overlook what we're doing. Just focus on who our next opponent is and not be too big-headed to think we're going to just automatically make it. We got to work on every single step to make sure that we're going to make it.
It's awesome.
So I've got to tell a memory about Visine, and it goes really far back, so none of you kids are going to remember this, but I know Coach Terrell knows who Coach Hardaway is at Cashin.
Yes, sir.
Coach Hardaway's first coaching job was at Visine.
Yep.
And I went out to watch Hardaway coach his first game, and they were playing a guy by the name of Jordy Mercer, who played in Major League Baseball. Yep. My dad actually also happened to be officiating that game. And it's really out of control. Like, the game is going really in the bad direction for Visine, for John. And my dad runs by John and blows a whistle and calls a timeout. And John looks at my dad and was like, I didn't call a timeout. My dad goes, you need one. You called a timeout for it.
I talked to Jordy before I took the job out here. My superintendent coached Jordy at Tologa.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so big connection there. And, he told me exactly what everything I've heard. We have a great administration here and stuff. And I talked to Coach Hardaway. Funny story. He moved here from Cashin. So
nice.
So his mom taught at Cashin and moved here. So we went and scrimmaged over at Cashin over the break. So it was cool for him to go back and play some of the guys he grew up with.
That's awesome.
Did Jordy ever find out what that was? If that was a Bigfoot on his trail cam?
Hey, I'm not sure about that. I'll ask him though.
Yeah,
his son plays with Brady's. Brady coaches our little GTA team in the city, and Jordy's son plays on that team. So I get to talk to him every now and then, and
that's
he's
awesome.
A good guy, really good guy.
No lie, I think he had one on there. So, well, good luck.
We found the missing footage. Let's go.
Yeah, good luck to you guys. We appreciate it, and thanks. Who's got the mop?
I think we're gonna have Eli do it tonight.
All right,
double.
Yeah, he's cleaning up the glass, and he's cleaning up the gym. So,
yes,
perfect way to do it.
Thank you guys so much.
See you guys. Good luck.
See you guys.
Hey, I got to let the cat in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second before we talk to Martin. Yeah.
All
right.
We got, just to give everybody kind of a breakdown here, if out there watching, we have coming up next, we have Varnum girls, who will then be followed by Varnum boys. Then we will have Calumet boys, followed by Calumet girls. We will have Quinton girls, Dover boys, DCLA boys, and we'll finish up with the Omega Lady Raiders and Kevin Llewellyn. So it looks like we have Varnum girls ready. Do you want to bring them in?
Let's do it. Coach Hadley.
Hey, guys. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Coach.
Great to see you, Coach Hadley.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having us on.
All right, we got Liv Lena, and we've got Michaela Louie and Raylan G. Is that right?
That is correct.
Awesome. You guys are 22-4, knocked off Union City, and you got Crowder coming up next. You guys had a little bit of a nail biter with the Union City.
Yeah, they just kind of just matchup wise with them. They do a good job matching up with us. They've got 3 athletic guards that can guard our guards and kind of make things tough on them. They've got some size in the post that does a pretty good job on our post, and so just matchup wise, they've presented some problems for us. First time we played them, we didn't play particularly well, and we had a piece or two missing that night. But thankfully, this past Tuesday, we were able to take care of business and take the next step.
Coach, I got to ask you. Hey, first of all, it's great to see you, John.
Great to see you, Coach.
Sure miss seeing you around, buddy.
Absolutely, you too.
Best, but so cool and we've got a few coaches actually we're going to speak to tonight that coach both the boys and the girls team. First of all, for you, Coach, like, what are the differences? Are there any differences in I know there's differences in coaching boys versus girls, but just in terms of your strategy and preparation and how you go about coaching both of them. And then, ladies, I have to ask you guys, so two-parter here, okay, if you can remember this. Both the boys and girls have the same record. Do we got something, or is there any bets going on with who's going to have the better record at the end of the year? I'm just wondering, or if you guys tie, that'd be awesome. You guys both go undefeated the rest of the way, win state championship, be awesome. But is there any bets going on with the boys team? So two-parter there, one for each of you.
Well, for me, I've been doing this. I think I'm in my 14th year of coaching both groups.
Yep.
Obviously, strategies vary and, game plans vary and things like that. But in a lot of ways, I coach them the same in a lot of ways. We do a lot of the same skill work and, have the same level of expectation, certainly, within our programs. And I expect them, to show up and work hard, boys and girls, and just the accountability part of that and just the willingness to work. That's kind of our standard. And these girls and guys do a great job living up to that.
Sure do.
You all have
ladies. I want to know any bets going on.
Go ahead.
I think it honestly just happened on accident. Like, we don't have any beef with the boys, but we support each other on the same level. Yeah.
They are very supportive of each other. I'm proud of that because you do see some schools, you do see some competition, or at least sense some of that between the two. And now we're here for each other. We all wear same colors and have the same school on our jerseys, and obviously the same coaching staff too. So I'd probably be mad at the other one if I found out there was between them. But no, I'm really proud of the way they support each other and want each other to succeed.
Well, and your community is unbelievable in terms of how they support you guys as well. And I just think that's so cool. And I mean, why wouldn't they? Both teams have been incredible for many years. And so congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
Liv's one of 3 freshman starters on the team. So I assume the other 2 are upperclassmen. What's it like having such a young team? I asked Liv that and then Coach Hadley.
Coming from such a young team to be a starter, it feels great because we've grown throughout the season. We're still growing as we keep going. I'm very proud of my team, how far we came. It feels really good to come from a young team and to represent each other and to keep growing.
Great answer.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, it's this freshman group is we start 3 of them, and there's more on to play off the bench. They're a group that we've kind of seen coming for several years that are very dominant in junior high, very dominant in elementary, and things like that. And then to have them added into our high school team now, and if you've seen us and know which ones they are, there a lot of them are the post girls, the bigger, the big strong girls. They don't look like freshmen, most of them. For the most part, a lot of them don't play like freshmen. And so, but mixing them, getting them, and mixing them with our sophomores that's got a year of experience, and then our, some of our older guards and forwards that have been with us for several years and been through the program, and have had some high school experience. I was a little worried about that team dynamic coming into the season. How that would be received and how they would embrace each other. But man, they've done a great job just in embracing each other and growing together, as Liv mentioned, and just being great teammates and supportive of each other and just being there for the common goal, for our team to succeed.
Well, Coach, I just think kudos to you. I've seen that from you for many years, and you've had several teams, boys and girls, have had freshman starters. I think that says a lot about you as a coach with the development that you have from your elementary to middle school. So kudos to you, Coach. I think the world of you. But one final question, Coach, for you. Man, your class is tough. There's some really good teams. What do you feel like are the things that you've got your girls team has to do well for you guys to be your best?
I tell them regularly, things that make us good on a daily basis don't change day to day or game to game. we've got to do the little things right. We've got to win the battle in the paint, and we have the physical ability to do that.
Yeah.
Our guard play needs to play at a high level. We need to limit our turnovers. We need to shoot the ball at a decent rate. We need to make free throws. That's at times we've been a little bit up and down with that, and at times we've been a little up and down with some of our performances overall. And I think some of that is the youth of this team. Yeah. Michaela sitting here is a sophomore. So we talked about the freshman class. Well, she plays a big role as a sophomore even, and so we've got juniors and seniors again that have been part of this program that that played major roles for us. So we just, like I said, just try to bid our best on a daily basis and just try to stack days every day in practice and just whatever our weaknesses seem to be at that time, we're going to try to address those and try to get better at those and hopefully at the end be playing our best ball.
That's right.
Is this the first year you guys have had that Whip It mascot?
No, we've had one before, but it was less than attractive. It was kind of hard kind of funny looking, and so we didn't wear it a lot. And then we didn't have anybody that just really loved doing it because it's hot and it's kind of a grind and things like that. But the young lady we've got in there this year, she's a stud at it. She loves it, and the kids love her. Awesome. And, I saw her big dog, an opponent coach before the game the other day. She stuck her hand up, gave him 5, and he stuck his up, and she just walked off. She messed with the opponent's assistant coach the other day. So I thought that was pretty funny as well.
That's awesome.
I go to some gyms from time to time to crank that heater up, and you don't need the heater to be cranked up in that suit for it to be hot. So it is. You said kind of hot. It's hot. It's real hot.
It's hot, no doubt about it. That's why I appreciate. It takes all of us to be successful, and she's, even her does a great job for us.
Right.
Thanks, girls. We're gonna let the guys come in. Glad there's no rivalry, so there won't be any problems as we make the switch. So good luck to y'all.
That's right.
Thank you.
Best of luck, ladies.
We will bring them back when the boys hop in. I can see them making their way in now. So
17th year as the coach of the boys at Barnum, and also graduate of Barnum too.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a really good job.
I remember when he took over, when he stepped in and took the girls. I'm like, dude, I remember talking to him about that. That's just amazing. Yeah. So much work that he and those guys are putting in that are doing the same thing.
And then of course, a state championship for Coach Hadley there. The girls' last state tournament appearance was in 2023, and the boys was in 2024. And so, it's a little bit strange not to see them at the state tournament last year, at least one of the two. So, sure that both are trying to be there, both seated in the top 8 to get back this season.
You ready to bring in the boys?
Let's do it.
Oh, look at them. They're repping the gear. I love it.
They got the squirrel shirts on. John Matkins, Dason Hadley, and Devin Fulbright joining Coach Hadley. And so I got to ask Dason first. Do you have a constant green light? Do you get to shoot all the time, or does your dad put?
No, I don't think so. I try and find the best shot that I can possibly find and create for my teammates.
Does he have the green light?
He's a pretty good shooter. It's one of those players that whenever it comes out of his hand, it looks like it's going in. Pretty much all the time. So I do tell him, if he does take a tough one or a bad one, we've got to make a better decision there. I mean, we do definitely try to redirect that, but no, he's a kid that he went 6 of 8 Tuesday night from 3 in against Union City, and thankfully he's, like I said, having a good year and helping our team be better.
Shawn, I saw these guys play at the festival against Deer Creek Lamont. That was a great game. It went into overtime, but they really have a very good combination inside outside with Madkins, and Devin is a guy that does a lot of different things. He had some big threes in that game too. So this is a team that I think is good at all levels.
Totally agree. And your class is wide open, I feel like, Coach. And Dason, it's good to see you again. I don't know if you remember me, but it's great to see you again, buddy. Knew you were going to be this kind of player from a young age, man. So it's cool to see you guys. Coach, what the class is just wide open. what do you feel like, for the boys team? What are the advantages that you feel like maybe that your team has, or what's some of the unique things about this boys team, maybe compared to some other teams in your class? Just curious.
Well, this guy sitting there, John Mackins, he's a tremendous weapon.
Yep.
I've seen other kids or other teams, have some size and things like that, but the skill and physicality he's able to play with kind of separates him a little bit from some of our opponents. So we try to utilize him as a weapon, obviously on both ends. He had 23 points, 20 rebounds in the district championship game, which was not was not a major blowout. We had to play, the majority of that game, and so he's capable of big numbers like that. And teams do put a lot of emphasis on stopping him and defending him, which makes it easier for other people, whether they're doubling the post or, really packing it in to minimize his catches and his opportunities. So it makes it easier for my guards. And I think you're asking about, some of the dynamics we have. I think we've got a little of everything. I think we've got a little athleticism. I think we've got a little size. I think we've got good guard play. I think we've got good interior play. And, we just, like I said, just need to try to peek it all out right at the end and try to be playing our best ball down the stretch.
Hey, fellas, it's been a year since you guys made the state tournament. What do you guys feel like are the keys kind of for you guys as you look at trying to make state tournament again? You had a year off, which is kind of unusual in the recent years of Varnum basketball. What are some keys for you guys? And then if somebody wants to answer, we asked the girls, you guys got the same record. Is there some kind of bet going on, something going on with who's going to have the best record at the end of the year? What's going on there?
I feel like playing as a team, we need to do that. I feel like if we play as a team, we're going to be a tough out. And the thing with the girls, we want to be better than them. At the end of the day, we want to make it as far as we can, but we root for them. We have student sections for them. We get hyped for things, and we love it. It's great energy.
That's awesome. Great answer.
What are you guys missing out on tonight in Varnum that you are joining us for?
We're actually hosting a regional, and so as we come over here to prepare for this or to get everything set up, there was a regional consolation loser bracket game going on in our gym, or we just set this up in the gym. So like Canute did and Lady did and OK did and some of them, but we'd have done the same thing, but we weren't able to, so we had to come over to my administration office to set this deal up.
You guys get an A for technology, though. I mean, there's been no glitches.
No.
I mean,
Been click,
seamless transformation from girls to the boys. So, so job well done. And plus, over the top for the SKORDLE shooting shirts too.
Well, they're a SKORDLE school, so they get they're in the network. They just kind of all works out really well for them.
You get swag. I'm in the network too. I got plenty of gear. I need to go put some on. So, hey, thank you guys for your time. We look forward to seeing y'all soon.
Man, best of luck to you guys.
Thanks for having us on.
Guys.
You bet. All right, we're gonna go from Seminole County to Blaine County. Is Calumet Blaine County, or is it?
No, it's not in Kingfisher County. It's south of Kingfisher County. What county is that? They'll be able to tell us.
Just need a weatherman on the
Canadian
show,
county.
man. He can tell us.
Canadian County. All right, we're going to add the boys. Here we go. What's up?
We're definitely in Canadian County.
There we go.
I can't even say it's late because it's much later in London, where Shawn is. I mean, I have no excuse for that.
Hey, it's only 3:15 in the morning. Come on now. It's not that bad.
How you doing, Shawn?
Man, it's great to see you, Jacob.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Coach, tell us who you got with you tonight.
We got Kingston Arnold, Caleb Thiessen, and Hunter Mayfield.
Guys, how are y'all doing? I like the background there. You've got your media savvy. You guys are state
big time.
Obviously, winning state championships, you got to have the media background there for you. So, you guys got a little bit of travel to take. You guys got Balco Forgan and going out to Shattuck. So, tell us a little bit about what your opponent brings to the table.
Well, we watched them. We've got to watch them play now a few times. Personally, I went and watched them play in the SKORDLE shootout. We watched them play Cimarron. They're a pretty physical team. Offensive rebound, I think, is what they do the best. So we're going to do our best maybe to get them blocked out.
Coach, it's great to see you again, man.
See you.
Miss getting to see you in Oklahoma, but you've had a great man. You've done a great job there in Calumet and had some great teams and stuff like that. But every year is a little different. What makes this year's team unique and special?
And we're finally coming off a state championship win, so having to have that target on our back every night. This year we started the year out with one of our better players, and got him back at Christmas. So, just guys learning new roles. We lost a good senior last year, so just trying to get all the pieces to fit back together.
What has it been like, having won that state championship? I mean, because it is every year is different. How have you guys handled that? How have you had to handle that as a coach?
Well, this year is a little different too because we've been at the door in baseball and in basketball a few years. Like I don't know 4 or 5 runner-ups in baseball. It felt like in a row too. So this year we won the fall state championship in baseball. These guys were all on the team and punched through on that. Being motivated early in the year is always a problem. And I think, like this year, we didn't talk about it much as a team, but, just every game, night in and night out after, being at playing at such high volume games and high pressure games, and then just going to Tuesday to a conference game, doesn't seem near as important. So, these guys are good competitors and they do show up and play hard every night, but, just feel like you're keeping that competitive edge going.
We've really been trying to stir the pot between the boys and girls teams.
That's
that
right.
We've had both of them on the show tonight. So no Mayfield can answer this question. I want to ask Kingston and Caleb, who wins in a 3-point shooting contest between Jacob and Hayden? Sorry.
Oh, Hayden beats him.
I know the Mayfields are very competitive. I mean, so I'm not saying that Hayden isn't. I mean, so.
Hayden's not beating me at anything.
Yeah, that's right. There we go.
I put my money on Jake. I put my money on Jacob.
She's not there yet. She can't shoot that good. She'll work at it hard enough. She doesn't like that answer, but
if you're shooting 15, somebody's going to need to probably make 14 to win.
Well, that's definitely me again.
That's probably the number.
I love the confidence, Coach.
Tell us, is there pressure? What's it like this season being different and after having done it, knowing that, you're going back in a class that's got a lot of good teams, some of the same teams that you guys saw a year ago too?
Well, I just think coming into this year that defending our title, obviously, we got to go out and compete every game, play at a high level. So that's kind of what we try to do and really focus on our game, not so much who we're playing against. We got to focus on us first.
I wanted to ask you guys. You guys have, knew you won a state title last year, and then in baseball this year. What are the things you've learned? Because it's a new team, but you can also learn some things from those championship teams. What are some things that you guys have learned? I know you're part of it, but what are some things that you guys have learned that are going to help you for this year?
I'll answer. There we go too. You can never get too high or too low. Just a week ago or a week and a half ago, we kind of got whipped up on pretty good, and we're used to be the ones that kind of do that. And good thing is we had a bunch of games after. Okarche, man, they shot the ball unbelievably well.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it. But you have to rebound. We went on the road and beat it. Won at Sentinel, and then and avenged one of our earlier losses against Binger, who's a really good team.
Yeah, they are.
Against them there at Southwestern. So, not getting too high or not getting too low and kind of staying the course.
That's a good answer. I like that. Well, good luck to you guys tomorrow. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight, and I'm sure that we will see you all down the road. So looking forward to that too.
All right. Hope to see you guys down the road for sure.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you guys.
You guys.
See you, Shawn.
See you, Jacob. Good to see you.
Yeah, I mean, I bet Hunter and Hayden have shot a million shots.
I watched him play in high school. He's one of the best high school shooters I've ever seen.
Jacob?
He was Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. People don't realize I think they forget how good he was.
Yeah. Well, I've told Mark that before, and not only a great shooter and a scorer, but one of the single most competitive people you'll ever be around.
I think that's a great point. Great point. Yep. This separated him.
Well, we got a good crew with the Calumet girls. You ready to bring them in?
Let's do it.
All right. What's up, girls?
Hi.
Yeah.
Coach Garrett.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, man?
It's going good.
Tell us who you brought with you tonight.
I have Hayden Mayfield, Randy Upshigo, and Angie De La Cruz, and a host of others.
All right. That's awesome. Hayden, do you have an answer to our question? Who wins 3-point shooting contest with your brother?
Competitive, just like her dad. I love it.
Don't get that going. Somebody might get hurt.
You played a lot of basketball. What's it like being a freshman at the varsity level? Adam and I called your game against Okarche the other night, and I mean, it's certainly you definitely don't play like a freshman out there.
Oh, it's just so fun having like my teammates that are older. They help me so much with everything that I do, and I just love playing with them. And just the competition is just so much better than what it has been.
Randy, you were all over the floor that night. I mean, you're getting after it, loose balls, hustling, all that type of stuff. Is that kind of one of your trademarks?
Yeah, I like try to go for everything that's like out there, like just like hustle plays and all that.
What's the most steals you've had in a game?
Like 6 or 7 steals.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a lot of
That is
steals.
good. Yeah.
Hey, Angie, tell me a little bit about this team and what makes it special. You guys have turned it around in an incredible way from a year ago in terms of number of wins.
I definitely think that our chemistry has a lot to do with it, and all of our success on the court. We honestly built a bond over the last few weeks and months, and it's honestly the best thing ever.
8 wins a year ago, and so now 20 wins. It's
amazing.
That's
awesome.
a great season, Shawn.
Okay, Coach. Great to see you, Coach Terrell. I think everybody that ever listens to these would love to like that insider information and little things that are about, they're unique about your team. What are some of those cool things about the team for our listeners, and maybe some of those core standards, that you've tried to instill in your team?
Well, we definitely have a lot of personality. I
love it.
We do have a lot of fun, but we had a big turnaround in the program just because of them, and they decided to start learning how to work and learning how to play for each other. That's been a big deal. We look inward a lot at what we're doing and how we're doing it, and when they started doing those things better, the little things and stacking days, then that really turned things around, and we get better every day.
That's awesome. Ladies, I'd love to hear your coach talk about some of those little things. And I'd love to hear maybe some shout outs to some of your teammates who do those little things, and what are those little things that they do?
Oh, for sure, Breck Bowers. She does everything little. She goes for every loose ball, every rebound. She's the shortest one on the court, but she'll always get a rebound, and she's the best defensive player I've ever seen.
She's always the first one to help you up too, always.
For sure.
And first one
That's
to
awesome.
pick you down.
You can tell you guys have some really great chemistry there, and those things will carry you during this playoff season. I really believe that those relationships can make a big difference in how much I always told my team, caring is our competitive advantage. And, I think that can be the case for you ladies as you continue on. So ladies, real quick, what are some things you feel like you guys have to do well for your team to play their best at the end of the year?
We definitely have to shoot the best. We have to play together, play with space, and
play with lots of confidence.
We definitely have to take it one game at a time and just trust each other and play like we have nothing to lose and everything to prove.
So much energy.
I love it.
Now, is one of you Mr. Voss's daughter?
I am.
Do you get your basketball talents from him?
I think that me and Brendan are actually better than him, but
Oh, good. Well, I played against your dad in high school. He was a good athlete. So whatever he tells you, he's actually telling you the truth.
She's not believing you.
Yeah.
He tells me a lot. He's a talker for sure.
He was never on the good end of any of those battles, but he was a good player. So
Yeah. Period.
Coach Garrett, good luck trying to get back to state tournament the first time since 2020. Hey, your team got a lot of personality, so you don't ever have to worry about that.
Yeah,
they got the MVP of the personalities tonight.
Yeah, I hope you guys get to see us keep playing for a while.
All right, good luck.
Coach
y'all.
Garrett got a great crew. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck, ladies.
Nah, that was very nice. They thanked us.
Man,
they all
they're
thanked us
awesome.
in unison.
they were.
Man, we could have talked to them for a while. That was awesome.
Yeah. Quentin girls are going to have to really bring it. Are they next?
I'm sure they will.
We're crisscrossing different
We're
parts of
going
the
all
state.
way to the other corner
That's
of
right.
the state.
Man, we're going all over the place. I love it.
What's up, Clay?
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear us?
Loud and clear.
There we go.
You and Luke kind of traded spots. Luke said something earlier tonight. I don't know if we can repeat from moving from the east to the west, but you moved from the west back to the east. So more trees for you. You like the trees now?
Yeah, I mean, this is home for me. It's back kind of close to where I grew up, and so when he took the Red Oak job and I took the Hammond job, we literally swapped at that point too. So
you're right.
Yeah.
How can you tell when you're in Roland and when you're in Muldrow? How do you know?
I guess when you see the school, I don't know.
When you go over, like one side of the street is Roland, one side is Muldrow. Is that right?
Kind of. It's pretty
Kind of,
close.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. As an outsider, it feels that way to me. You guys at the TOC this year, I know you've had some injury issues on this team, 16-11, and played an incredibly tough schedule.
Brutal.
So, Clay, tell us about your team's health right now and how you guys are playing going in.
Well, I think now we finally got to a point where we're finally getting to click and figure it out a little bit. We lost one of our good ones, 5th game of the year, and then had to figure it out again going into the Arkansas TOC. And then we lose our point guard, I think, 18th game of the year to an ACL as well. And so we had to – our girl that was playing the 5 for us early is now playing the point. So and then we've had to kind of adjust. But, I think we're playing well at the right time. I think everybody's kind of figured it out and kind of filled their role that we're needing them to play right now. So hopefully it continues. But yeah, I'm happy where we're at considering the cards were dealt, but you don't get to pick all the time either.
You've got Lexi Purdom, Paisley Powell, Olivia Daniels, and Shaylee Black with you all tonight.
And you say Miley? And Miley Needham.
Miley Needham, yeah. Girls, how are y'all?
Good. How are you?
We're doing great. Sorry for keeping you up so late. We're running a little bit over, but Coach Shenk is in London tonight, and so it's almost 4 a.m. Where he is. So
that's right. We can't be tired.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you guys. I mean, what your focus is now. That you're kind of regrouping and going into this tournament with obviously a very talented team still left over. What are you expecting from your opponent coming up tomorrow night?
We're really just going to have to play our best defensively and slow everything down, make sure we don't get sped up and play our game. We've struggled kind of early with turning the ball over, and we've progressively got better and been able to slow ourselves down and see the right plays and hit the right people. So hopefully just going forward, we can keep getting better. I don't know.
It's a good answer.
Yeah. Ladies, it's great to see you guys today. Thanks a bunch for staying with us here tonight. You guys have had your schedule's been really tough, and it sounds like you guys have faced a lot of adversity as well. But ladies, I wanted to ask you, what are some things that you've learned throughout the season, maybe in some of those losses, challenging competition? What are some things that you've learned that are going to really help you as you make this playoff run?
I think that no matter what happens, the show doesn't stop. The show keeps going no matter what happens. So just have the next play and regroup and keep going.
Great answer.
Love it.
I would assume not really anybody is going to want to see you guys show up on the other side of the bracket as you guys go into this tournament as being a team that's not a top 8 seed. Does that give you a little bit of advantage of maybe being overlooked some because you played such a tough schedule?
I think part of it has to do with our schedule. I think part of it, people know that we're missing 2 of our best ones, but I think a lot of it probably has to do with, if you look back on the team that Quentin has had in the past, there's a lot of new faces on the floor this year, and a lot of girls have really stepped up. Maybe if we don't play such a tough schedule, we're in the top 8. But also, if we don't play such a tough schedule, we may not be battle tested and ready to go come playoff time. So that's the beautiful thing about playoffs. It really doesn't matter what you're ranked. I mean, you just got to play your best ball at the right time and set yourself up for success there at the end. So.
I know
we were
you
kind
guys
of talking about some of those Millwood teams of many years ago playing in that city conference, and they come into state tournament and be 9-17 or something like that, Coach. And you're right, it doesn't matter. Who are some kids who maybe stepped up to fill some of those roles of some of those great players that you've had that you lost this year?
Man, I think it's just been a collection of like everybody. Like we've had multiple girls do different things every night. We've had one of our sophomores score 28 and another one score 17 the same night. And then the next night we'll have somebody else, add 15 or 16. And it's kind of been a collection of just kind of
that's awesome.
Who's hot. And, I think one night might've been against Beggs. We had 4 girls with a double-double. So
wow.
We're just continuing to figure it out. Girls are kind of embracing their role and what we're asking for them. And, they play so hard. It's one of those deals. I've talked to my assistant, we're kind of one of those catch-22 teams. Like you have no idea who's gonna steal the show that night, so to speak. But they're extremely resilient, adaptable, obviously. So we're just trying to stay hooked up.
Ladies, that'll make you dangerous. So stay with it. It'll make you dangerous.
Good luck to y'all. You guys got Allen tomorrow night, a team that went to the state tournament a year ago, and I'm sure you all are familiar with a lot of those girls. So best of luck to y'all, and we will we'll check in again with y'all soon.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good squad.
Yeah, they're good. Yep.
He's had.
I knew they had the one girl that went down early. I didn't know they lost a second girl. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
they were actually.
I knew they were in the TOC.
Yeah,
and,
well, they were supposed to
I
play.
always try to keep up with that, and knew the one girl gone. I did not know they lost a second girl. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
They were supposed to play in our festival, Shenk, and they weren't. They had injuries and some other stuff, so they weren't even able to travel over and play in our festival this year. So hopefully they'll come next year, though, with the youth they have on that team.
He's done a heck of a job, man.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Jared Reese?
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness.
The second best. Oops, that's not Jared Reese. That's Kevin Llewellyn. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Take him as well.
Here, I'll get Jared in here in a second. The second best player ever from Blackwell, Jared Reese.
Yeah.
Reese and I decided that he's number one. Case and Buck and Dax Compton also with Coach Reese tonight. How's it going, guys?
Good. Can you hear us?
We got you.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Coach. Good to hear you, man.
Yeah, you too.
You guys are, just right back after having an incredible season last year, going 27-3, off to another great start again, Jared. So are you surprised and happy with the way this transition has gone for you coming from Kingfisher to be so good so fast?
Yeah, it's been great. Really surprised this year. We lost 4 starters last year. Thought it would be a rebuilding year, and in a way it kind of has been. We just won a lot of games early and then kind of got it rolling, and we're a really young team, but we really like the group that we have. And yeah, it's been great over here at Dover, so I'm excited about it.
Coach, I got to ask you, first of all, it's great to see you, buddy. You know how I feel about you. I think you're the best coach in Oklahoma, if not the country. But so fellas, you're lucky to have them there at Dover. And I'm not even trying to blow smoke. So, but Coach, I got to ask you, what's up with the scoring? Holy crap. 6 games or something like that, scoring over 80? You kidding me? What are you doing over there? Remember Ken Jones? You guys remember Ken Jones?
The
That
possum.
little stall game, like choke the chicken or something. What, you're not doing that no more? Not holding it? The shot clock doesn't come in until it doesn't even come in for you guys next year. So what's the deal scoring over 80 so much?
Yeah, we are a lot more athletic this year. And we probably are not as good at holding it as we've been in the past. So we just try to shoot it before we turn it over, and we're pretty good at that. We have some explosive guards, and
that's awesome.
yeah, we're playing a lot faster. Defense is still good. Giving up a few more points this year than last year, but I think it's just because of the number of possessions. So
yeah. Fellas, I got to ask you, you did lose some starters from last year and had a great team. What are some of the roles maybe that you guys have had to fill, to make this team another great team and a team that's got a chance to win a gold ball?
Yeah, Kaysen was the only one that we had. Kaysen, I guess, and Brendan a little bit had started last year. So Kaysen had some experience. The rest of the guys were mostly freshmen last year and just kind of waiting their turn. So they got to practice against some really good players and kind of see what it took to win and just get better each year or throughout the year. And so, yeah, we've improved throughout the season. We won some games early that we thought were maybe toss-ups, and then once we did that, it gave us some confidence. And once you kind of get that rolling with some younger guys, it really helps.
Yeah.
You
Kaysen and Dax. Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead, Sean.
Mark. No, Kaysen and Dax, I just wanted to ask you, what are some things you learned from those guys from last year? And then how's your team different this year compared to the great Dover team last year?
We scored the ball more, and
it's a good answer.
As long as you score more than the other team you're playing, that's good.
It's good in here.
What'd you learn from those guys last year, fellas?
Being a leader, like from Lucas, and Jonas, like being aggressive.
That's awesome.
You all played Cimarron to begin the season. Do y'all remember, like 8 years ago? Do you remember that game?
Yes, it was the first game of the year, which for us was like November 4th or 3rd. So it's been a long time ago. So, but yes, we do remember that. We kind of watched some of that film back the last couple of days, and it's amazing how we really don't do any of the same stuff we were doing back then. We threw a lot of stuff away, and probably you could say the same about them. So it's almost like completely different teams that are going to be playing tomorrow.
I got one for the players. What's a good shot in your offense? Coach Reese's teams have some of the best shot discipline I've ever seen at Kingfisher. Only guys that can make a basket got to shoot. So do you guys ever get in trouble for taking bad shots?
As long as it's inside out,
Inside where?
Inside out.
Inside out. I like it.
I love it.
Right.
Great answer. Knows your stuff.
You're asking the wrong guys.
Saturday that don't do it that way. A lot.
These guys get to take some of those bad shots. If you ask the other guys, they would have a different answer. So.
I would never have played for Reese. I'd have been a wrestler instead of a basketball player. It would run me out of the gym. It wouldn't have been funny. Coach Shenk is right. Jared, you are incredible. I've done an unbelievable job. So
well, and I want to shout out Coach Combs and Coach Green too. He's got phenomenal assistants. I know he would do the same thing, but best staff, great guys, great coaches.
Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck to y'all. Thanks for staying up late with us.
Thank you.
See you.
It's good to see you, buddy.
The Dover Longhorns taking on the Cimarron Trailblazers.
Cimarron. Yep.
So Dover ranked number 1 with a bunch of first place votes. 50 of the 56 in the final poll.
And they took a loss late in the year to Wacomas that was kind of interesting. But that Wacomas team, I think there were a lot of people shocked about that. But I've seen that Wacomas team play. That's a good team.
They're athletic, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty athletic team. Yep.
You got some big kids, and obviously when you get beat like that, you probably aren't playing. You probably didn't play a very good game too at the same time. But I don't think that's a bad thing. When you've won a bunch of games. So
totally agree. Man, it's hard to go undefeated, fellas. And I've never done it, but I know that some people who have, and it is hard. So sometimes getting that out of the way, and then I think they followed that up with another loss to the Whippets. Was it O'Keene, maybe?
O'Keene, yep. Mm-hmm.
Was that right? Something like that. Yep. So those things can actually, again, can those losses be learning opportunities and maybe refocus, recalibrate your team? And knowing Coach Reese, I'm sure they use it that way.
Well, you ready to bring in DCLA and Coach Jones?
Let's do it.
Hey,
what up?
Two spots behind Dover in the final ranking. The DCLA Eagles joining us tonight, and so Sean, you should have seen that game at the SKORDLE Festival. I was telling Cole this. They need a 3 at the end of the game to get it into overtime. it looked like they had 6 guys set a screen for the shooter. I've never seen it. I mean, they were coming from everywhere. Bang, shot, good. We go to overtime. So
oh, that's awesome.
it was an incredible play. I want to see that on a whiteboard sometime, Cole.
Yeah, draw that up.
I can draw it up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's got a million of them. So Bryce Bledsoe, Logan Sutherland, Dawson Scott with us. Of course, Bryce, you're kind of the talk of the state after getting close to hanging 150 earlier this season.
Yep.
What was that? Was that as hot as you've ever been in the practice gym, the driveway, barn, whatever?
I'd say, yeah, probably. Just throwing stuff up and never going in. So.
Shawn, all my moments were in the driveway when I was on fire. It never happened in a game. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's no competition. But
hey, all my great moments were in games. It's just they were in the 80s and 90s. There's no video evidence to disprove all the great things that I did, right? Come on, Mark.
I hate it that it's that way. I definitely hate it. You guys, Cole, you guys were really good. Made it to state last year. There's a bunch of teams that have a chance to go back to state again this year in this class. And so everybody knows what the score is. What is, and you lost some players off the team a year ago. So what is it like going back this year with this group, trying to climb that mountain?
Yeah. We feel pretty good about it. Like every other coach has said, we got to take one game at a time. We lost Bryce's older brother, Braden, and he was a big part of our team last year. But I've seen a lot of our guys step up faster, stronger. Every time I walk in the gym, one of those guys are in the gym. So, hard work hopefully is going to pay off.
Coach Jones, I gotta make a comment real quick before Shawn brings something up. So you guys played in our festival the other night, and you had to deal with some adversity in that game with Bryce. Everybody knows what he brings to the table, and I could not tell you how impressed I was with the rest of the team and how well they played against a really good team. You gave yourself opportunity to still win that game, and I think that's something for you guys down the road if you ever do get yourself into situations where he may get in foul trouble or somebody else gets in foul trouble. I think that's just going to be a better opportunity for you guys in the future.
Yeah. It was unfortunate with Bryce fouling out, but like I said, I got 7 other guys that can really play. So, did it shock me? Not really, because I see these guys in the gym every day. I see them at practice. I'm pretty blessed to be here. I got a lot of talent on this team.
That's awesome, Coach. Hey, my question for you is: your class is going to be a lot of fun when we get to the state tournament. I think it's, I think it's wide open. I know that majority of the first place votes are really with 2 teams, really one team, but even Dover lost a lot of players from last year. For you, Coach, as you go into the postseason, because I think it's really wide open. How do you adjust practice and your preparation time? Do you look at a lot of things kind of into game situations? Do you focus a lot on the shooting aspect? Like, is it possessions are usually at this time of the year, it's more of a possession game. The game slows down. Like, have you changed your focus any in the playoff preparation and practices during this time of the year? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think you have to. When we first started, practice was 2 hours every day. Now when we're in the playoffs, we do a lot of shit. We probably spend, what do you guys think, 30, 40 minutes every day shooting, going over set plays, going over how we're going to guard Brags this Saturday. So we only spend probably an hour and 15 minutes during the playoffs. We're in and out.
Love to hear that. Players, hey, pretty cool being in small school Oklahoma. I'm just telling you, enjoy it. It's awesome. And I know the whole towns of Deer Creek and Lamont are excited to get to watch you guys and compete. How is it being the guys that all those little boys, those young guys are looking up to, that maybe you were doing the same thing when you were little kids? How is that being the ones that those younger guys are looking up to now? And what do you want to teach those young men? What do you want to show those young boys that are in the stands watching you guys play?
You got it. It's a blessing definitely having like the little kids looking up to you, because I think all of us, whenever we were little kids, the kids in high school, we looked up to them a lot. And one thing I definitely like to teach them is just play with your heart and never take it for granted, because it goes by fast.
Sure does.
That's absolutely right on the money. Wise beyond your years.
Yep.
You guys, well, we wish you all the best of luck. That Braggs team is a state tournament team.
Yep.
So you guys have whenever they drew up the map, they said, "All right, Eagles, we're going to make you guys fly over to the other side of the state." So whatever it takes to get there to the big house.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
All right. Hey, thank you all. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck to you guys.
So DCLA made it to the state tournament last year for the first time since the late
Been a while.
70s. You know who the studs were on that team?
Hobbs.
Oh, no.
I know Richard Beck coached them.
Reese. Jared Reese's dad and uncle.
Oh,
Really?
that is right. Yeah.
True story. Yep.
Were they a co-op school at that time? I'm assuming they were.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Were they, or was it just? Yeah, I think you're right.
No, it was Deer Creek, Lamont.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, Deer
Come on,
Creek is about 10 miles west of Blackwell. It's a little further than that.
Oh, yeah.
15 miles west, Lamont.
Come on. I was a Helena Goldtree before it was Timberlake guy. I'm a Ringwood. Come on. I know all that stuff now.
Exactly.
Cole
has done a really good job there.
He
really
has.
good job. You know,
They have not been very good. I'm just telling you. Like
No. I mean,
what
especially
he's
for
done
somebody
last
that
year
just
is
turned
amazing.
20.
Yeah.
You know, he's as a young coach.
he's older than 20.
And you guys
They never let it.
Come on, man.
Facts get in the way of a good story.
No, he's done a great job. You know, they definitely have some talented kids, but man, those kids play really hard for him. That was kind of the point I was trying to make. You know, they were dealt with some serious adversity the other night in that SKORDLE festival, and Cole's right. He's got a lot of other guys on his team that can play, and they proved it. It was really impressive.
Well, and when you've got a dude that can score like Bryce did, I mean, I heard about that all the way up here in New York. Like, when you got a kid that can score like that, most nights he's going to be the best player on the floor.
Yep.
And man, come playoff time when you need to bucket, you never know. That's a great weapon to have.
That technical
Mark,
too. I can't imagine what Gottlieb would have said about that technical. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I know that was a little
Not
wild, man.
safe
I
for
cannot.
the airwaves.
Well, we had Deer Creek Lamont on, and we didn't even bring up Cat Steakhouse, Mark. That's a shame.
Well, and we have now, and I saw Chad Maggie at the game at the SKORDLE Festival, so he was there, and he was taking time out of being in the kitchen to go watch the team play, and he's definitely one of the big supporters. I'm sure he'll be in the stands all the way as this team
That's cool.
fights to play. So, and yeah, there's no better place to eat than Cats.
Well, there actually is one place that may rival that, and that is the Mess at Lomega, and so that's a great transition. So we're going to bring Lomega in, if I can get this to work. Because a minute ago, I brought Kevin in as Jared Reese. So
We don't want that.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's good to see you, Kevin.
Good to see you guys.
Kevin Llewellyn, Hadley Ott, and Jenny Pennerin joining us, staying up late. You guys are the final one tonight, so we appreciate you all hanging out with us. Girls, it seems like yesterday you all were freshmen out there playing. That we are doing your games. What's it like to finally? This is it. I mean, this is the last run.
If I'm being honest, I still feel like I'm a freshman sometimes. Like it's not. It hasn't really hit me. Even like senior night or Tuesday, it was our last ever home game. It's really not like hitting me. We're just kind of focused on basketball, not really thinking about it too much.
Jenny,
Coach, great to see you again, man.
Shawn, how are you?
Doing awesome. Hey, man, incredible run. You guys have been obviously really good for many years. What a tradition there. Coach, how do you keep your kids grounded and just focused on this year? And, that each year is a new year and a new journey and a new story. I'm just curious on what do you do? Because it is hard to replicate the kind of success that you've had year in and year out.
This year has been really easy, the way it ended last year.
Yeah, that's true.
I've reminded them of that a few times, maybe
That's true.
throughout the year. And this group, I haven't had to remind too much. I mean, that left a really, really bad taste in our mouth last year. Not to make excuses for them, because they definitely won't make excuses for themselves. But out of our 7 or 8 that played last year, we only had one that was healthy, at the end of the year. We were banged up as bad as any team I've ever had.
But they still went out and they competed, one game away, one game short.
Yep.
And that's kind of fueled us for this time.
I got a question for the girls again too. What has it been? If somebody asked you, there's a stranger and said, "I heard about this Lomega basketball." What would you say describes everything from the town to the mess and everything? I mean, how would you describe it?
So I'll just speak for myself. I moved here in 4th grade, and I vividly remember my first Lomega basketball game. And here it's just all about tradition. You know, we sit in the student section, we watch the games, you know, from the time we're really little, and we want to be those girls. That's something we always look forward to. So now being on the team, and we know that people are looking up to us now. So I think it's just really a tradition, and people want to continue that tradition here at Lomega.
That's awesome.
That's been a theme tonight from some of the really successful schools, is that's it means more when you've been there in the 4th grade, in the 3rd grade, and all that.
That's right.
I think
You don't want to be the one that's not any good. You don't want to be the class that comes through that's not any good. I mean, it's truly a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you hear elementary kids and elementary parents talk about it.
Well, Coach, I think it's such a tribute to you, and there's been other great coaches even before you, but of how such a small area has just continued to produce great players. It's a tribute to you as a coach, but also, ladies, a tribute to you as players that, you know, I'm just being honest. A lot of times players will rest on the laurels of those before them. And obviously you guys have put in the work. But I'd love to know just what are some things maybe you've learned from some of those other, you guys are now seniors, I believe. What are some things you've learned from some of those other great players or great teams of the past? Have you got to talk to some of those former players, things like that? Anything that you've learned?
Just knowing how we have to keep our attitude, which really affects our game if it's not like good. Just being there for each other, encouraging one another, just being there for one another really helps us.
Awesome.
And hustling every play.
That's important. You can't get caught not hustling. Kevin, how was your Valentine's Day?
What?
How was your Valentine's Day? I saw the picture of you posted online.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my wife.
You looked exactly like I looked on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was outstanding. I tore out fence all morning. Get phone call. My wife wants to, go get a Starbucks, and nearest Starbucks 40 miles from her house. So we drive to get a Starbucks, and then she takes that picture of me coming back. It was great.
That's awesome.
Love spending time with my wife, though. I got to throw that out there. Wouldn't want to do anything else.
That's a romantic gesture in my book, driving 30 miles for a coffee.
That's right.
I think that's
right.
You that should go in the state program, the state championship program. And I have connections there, so I know that we can make that happen. And your birthday's coming up too, right?
Sunday. I'm getting old.
You got a lot to celebrate in this short period of time.
Yep.
Break down your class for us this year. This is really interesting to me because I was doing a little research on the division between B1 and B2. So if you look at the boys side of B1 and B2, there are very few teams. I think there are only 3 teams in B2 that have won state championships. They're all in B1. But if you look at the girls' side,
got a bunch.
It's a bunch. It's Lomega, and there's 16. I mean, and so being a small Class B school has never kept you guys from competing. So what's the split do for you all this year? And has that made any kind of difference? I guess we'll find out now in the next couple of weeks.
We'll find out. There's still, and I was on the committee that did the split, and I'm not telling you I was for it completely, but the top end of both of them are still really, really good. I mean, you've got 7 or 8 teams in B1 and B2 both that are really, really good basketball teams, have a chance to win it. Maybe down the line a little bit, it weakened it a little bit, but not a whole bunch. I mean, it's going to be a fun weekend. Whoever makes it to the state tournament, there's going to be good basketball in B1 and B2 both.
Sure is. I love the opportunity that gives for more teams, especially like you mentioned in the boys' side, Mark. There are fewer in B2 that have won it, but man, the girls' split was, to me, in a lot of ways, you look at it as a no-brainer. It was going to be great basketball, no matter, and definitely gives a lot more teams opportunities.
Yeah, I like that for sure. I like it for sure. Girls coach, thanks a lot. We'll see you all soon. We appreciate your time and look forward to what's coming up.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Shawn, you're a warrior.
That was a marathon.
I have no idea how you did this. That's amazing.
Dude, I'm so happy I got to do this, guys. This is awesome.
No, you're awesome tonight too. Thanks for everything that you added. I mean, it's great to have a coach of your caliber on here to talk to everybody and do it from across the pond. That's
across
fantastic.
the pond, as they say. That's right. There you go.
That's good.
I've had my share of fish and chips, fellas. It's pretty good.
Are you staying in or hanging on every moment of this royal arrest over there? I assume that's a pretty big deal.
We thankfully we actually saw Buckingham Palace 2 days ago. Well, what is today? It's now Saturday, I guess. So maybe it was actually 3. So what day did we see it? Wednesday. Before, because yesterday, Thursday, it was pretty chaotic down there at Buckingham Palace. So thankfully we got to see it and change the guard before all that chaos happened. Yeah.
Are you going to bed? What are you going to do now? It's like 7 a.m.
I have to get up here soon, probably. I don't, the flight going back is a little bit longer, I guess, because you're going, into the trade winds. So I'll be able to sleep. I'll be able to catch a little sleep on the way back. I'll be good. It's going to be the jet lag. It'll catch up to me, but I'll figure it out. I mean, this is part of coaching, right? I'm used to those all-nighters. This is my opportunity since I'm not coaching this year, right?
No, that's awesome.
Well, we're really glad you came on, Shawn. We really are.
Yeah.
I'm so
thank you guys.
Mark and I think the world of you, and you put a lot into your teams and your coaching, and I know, man, you were quick to reply back to me whenever I shot you a text about helping out, and I know you care a lot about high school sports in Oklahoma, and we couldn't have had a better person on tonight to help us on the show.
Too kind. Well, thank you guys, man. It's a pleasure, all mine. So thank you very much for asking me. And if you ever need somebody again, I'd love to do it again. So,
all right, we got a lot of basketball now to play. So the talking is done. Tomorrow night, everybody will get after it. And so thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. And we will see you with more coverage of high school sports as we head towards the state tournaments right here on SKORDLE.
Stream like the pros